Welcome, friends. Thanks for watching. Let's celebrate the day.
What's happening, everybody? How's it going?
Hi.
We made it live again.
I got cracker mouth.
Drink of the week is the Dirty Martini.
And I'm drinking Kraken and Coke.
Yeah, it might not have been Christus Jam. Incomplete.
Hi,
Ah.
Nurse Nancy.
I half and halved jalapeno juice in the filthy brine. It's pretty good.
You should have seen all the faces I made off camera for that dirty martini.
And cheers. Today is the last day of hurricane season.
Cheers, we survived. Whew.
All right, so let's see who's here. Let's say hello to the people. All of our friends. Tom Beetle Bailey, first here. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you showing up.
Actually, he wasn't the first here. He was the first to type something in, but I think that was several hours ago.
I don't know. I don't see a timestamp. Blade 2007, what's happening, brother? Jennifer Kildow, thank you for joining us. Florida Krista's here.
I'm here.
Nice. Wanda, thank you for coming, and thank you for the shout-out on the Ship Show Facebook group. We appreciate that. Sandy Allen, hello, dear. Good to see you.
I love her.
She's such a sweetheart. She's quite the shenanigator, though. If you go out drinking with her, don't let her pick the drinks.
No.
Spikers Crazy Cruisers, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Nails by Mare.
Actually, it's just Cindy because the rest of the Spiker men are all gone. So she has the house to herself.
Where'd they go?
I don't know where they went, but I know that she's got the house to herself, and she can take it. It's like it's sad, but it's happy.
Maybe she's just kind of enjoying it.
I don't know. I mean, I remember when you were on the road and Hayden went to spend the night somewhere and Amanda went to spend the night somewhere. I was at home alone, and it was like way cool that I was home alone, but all I wanted to do is take a hot bath and go to bed, and I missed you guys. I was like, this house is too quiet. So, yeah.
Well,
there's
anyway,
that.
Whichever is left of the Spikers, we appreciate you stopping by very much. Nails by Mare. Mare, thank you, as always.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking today that Mare's basically like the A-team of nails. If you can find her.
Right? Right?
Then she might help.
Yes.
So what's happening, folks?
Yes, Rhonda's doing her happy cruise dance because it is cruise eve for Tom and Rhonda.
Oh my God. Everybody's on a cruise.
Yeah.
You guys are so lucky.
Yeah, it's cruise eve.
Josh
so
and Michelle, Carl and Donna. Who else is Roy and Amanda
Roy and
on
Amanda.
that cruise? Yeah, a lot of people out on it.
Carl and Donna, Brian and Deb. There's a lot of people on that cruise.
Mark Robertson, War Eagle, definitely celebrating the day.
Celebrating the day.
We watched that, and I thought it was going to be one of those, the last one with the football wins, except the last one with the football kicks it into the goalpost, and the other team runs around celebrating.
That team is a fourth quarter team. I don't know what happens, but it's a fourth quarter team.
They are the
holy crap.
luckiest team in football.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we know what it feels like to be Alabama fans because
Yep.
our team shit all over the field last week.
They didn't even bother to wipe. It was just, yeah, it was a mess.
Ed Roddy, hello, sir. Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for joining us. Nurse Nancy up in the house. Lasir Vincent, appreciate you stopping by, my man.
Nurse Nancy, thank you for doing this. You know, it's really weird because Saturday nights, you know, we're a couple of 50-year-olds. So we sit around our house.
In age, the amount of time I spent on Earth.
That's true.
I should poke myself in the eye with a stick to prove it.
That is the second time in a year you've poked yourself in the eye with something.
I'm sorry.
You got to stop that. I love your eyes. Anyway, so...
Maybe I shouldn't have a jousting rod in my drink.
That's Jamie's fault. Speaking of which, so yeah, we you know, it's just the two of us most of the time. So we watch live PD and just hang out together. And on Saturday nights, we like watching Adventures Ahead on their lives because it's kind of like a little community.
Yeah, we dig all the cruising communities, so
Exactly.
we try and visit as many channels as we can. Obviously, you know, there's so many hours in the day, and we got real lives. But
Right, but Saturday nights, you know, we don't go out to bars or anything like that. So we kind of just stay at home and but they're on a cruise ship, so it's like totally weird that that there's no Saturday night. So we've talked to them and we fill in when they're not
Mark
available.
Robertson, doink. The doink heard round the world.
Hold on. 3 weeks ago, using a 10-year-old webcam on their first live stream, and now custom intros and background screens. Yeah, he spent 6 hours.
Yeah, basically,
on his intro.
John Klakowski and Griff and Alyssa. Griff probably could have edited 5 vlogs in their professional manner. I managed to put together 1 minute and 48 seconds of pre-existing footage with a timer on the top.
Right? He was so, I mean, thank you so much, Jamie.
Hey, cheers, brother. Appreciate you joining us, man.
Yeah, I won't be drinking one of those. He loves it.
Jalapeno juice is the bomb.com.
Anyway.
Yes. Did I say hi to Will Powers?
No.
Okay. Hi, Will Powers.
Hi, Will Powers. So, I don't know if you guys were on our Facebook account, but we did do a couple of pregame shots.
Did we?
Well, I know I did a shot, and the other one was in the glass. I don't know who drank it. Between your hat and that stick, you're going to hurt yourself.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Poppers.
But no! No! Jason!
Jane ain't having none of it.
Oh, good. The other dog will, like, wrinkle her nose. She'll, like, smell the vinegar in it and go.
They'll put anything in their mouth, basically, and then they'll spit it out, just to make sure it's not something they like. So I like throw them a jalapeno ring, and they like, they give me that, you are the worst owner.
And I give him the same look.
Daniel Donnelly in the house. Thank you for showing.
Thank you.
Much appreciate. We used the Donnelly again today.
I've used it multiple times today.
It's become a staple in the house.
Yes, and it is called the Donnelly.
Hubner, hijinks on the high seas.
Oh my gosh.
They're driving back?
Last update I saw on Facebook before I
or at least
out
Kim
from
is.
the last
Eric,
drink.
I think, is at home.
Yeah, Eric's at
or
home.
Or at work or whatever Eric does when Kim's not there.
But the last, before I took a nap, the last post I saw was she was in South Carolina because she did get off the ship this morning.
Oh, excuse me.
Mare, 41 days to your cruise. Yay! And wow, I'm so jelly. What's that?
Wanda Byram, $20 and a super chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
that's very, very kind. Chill. I don't want to miss anybody.
I know.
Okay.
Nurse Nancy, she totally loved the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you want to explain what the intro was from?
Let's say thank you to Wanda in appropriate fashion here.
I love that movie. That movie is absolutely amazing. I love that movie. They're whatever. Anyway,
let's see here.
Oh, it is Kim. She's she did say she was in South Carolina. Okay.
Harris Magoon. Gracias, amigo. Thank you for showing up.
Hi, Harris. Jamie says, "Watch that." Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
You like freaked out.
It does that. Everybody that says stuff says it does that.
Oh my. Nurse Nancy, don't poke your eye out. And there was Jamie said something.
Let me see if I can scroll back.
Oh, watch that cocktail toothpick.
We have two different lengths, and I think I made the mistake.
You grabbed the long one.
This one would be good for like a Collins glass.
It's gonna
or
hurt.
The back of my brain.
The back of
it's
your
not my
brain.
eye I'm worried about. It's like, remember when we were kids? And
right?
You thought
don't
you
poke
could...
your eye out.
You thought you were under the impression you could kill someone by punching them in the nose that would drive their nose bone into their brain.
That's what the Karate Kid did.
That's kind of what I'm afraid is going to happen here.
I'm more afraid.
Or when I pull it out, it's got a big old boogie on it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I need another drink. Mary loved the intro too. That's awesome.
Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. We thought we needed something to try and get the stream right and be able to drop what we're doing and all that stuff. So, Johnny B in the house. Thank you, sir. Michael Gilreth. Thank you, sir.
I'm drinking a Kraken and Coke, and I'm smelling his olives. It's not working. Yeah, Blaine's in South Carolina too. Yeah. She's in West Virginia now.
Man,
so
she is top speed. They are like truck driver through the night stuff.
Yeah.
Life is good today. Thanks for joining us. We're all good in the hood.
Bubba French fries. Security officer, Big Pap.
Didn't Big Pap had dinner with Klekowski last night? Yeah. He's getting around.
He is. He's
got
getting
off a cruise ship.
I know. Wanda, I love Kraken and Coke. Okay.
Yeah, they like the music in the intro.
The music was cool.
Now, I don't know who had influence over the music so much.
So he was the music guy, and I was the graphics. You know, what's going to be on it. And I love Johnny Castaway.
Yeah, we're old enough to remember when Johnny Castaway was on every screen.
That's true.
Then we figured out that screensavers like peg your processor at 100%.
Right. Nancy, we're not really pros. Jason's just very, very computer literate.
We just like to hang out, and so whatever that means, whatever I got to do to raise my skill set enough to hang out, that's all good, right?
Boogie, just stick a boogie in your drink to make it extra dirty. That's nasty. I need another drink.
Raggy.
Yeah. I'm the one that needs the drink. Can't go wrong with Eddie playing guitar. Ooh, totally right.
I got a little heat flash from that one.
You got a hot flash?
I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, we are very, very lucky. Our kitchen is literally right there. So I've got my bar set up.
Tonight's adult language brought to you by High Lie.
We are not children appropriate. We're watching the Top Chat. Well, that's stupid. What are we doing that for?
Am I supposed to turn on some other chat, the bottom chat?
It's called live chat.
Oh, I think that, that's like if you want the trolls and stuff, you get on that.
LOL.
Live.
Cool trick there, Jason.
That's me, just full of tricks. That's how I got Krista to marry me. Well, it was quite the sell job. There was no way you were going to marry a guy like me if you knew what I was really like.
Honey, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. It's right around that corner. So if you see me run.
It did sound like Eddie Van Halen, Tom.
It did.
I found a guy, and I can post his name or send you his name later, like one of the people that post music to YouTube for the royalty-free stuff, and the guy wails.
He does. He had several songs.
Most of our intro that I have lined up, made different versions and different stuff, has some of that business in it.
Business?
In it.
He's got some business in it. Some business. Oh my gosh, Mark, that game was... They're a fourth quarter team. That's all I can say. Nancy, it's really warm. We actually, it's damn hot.
We broke 80 today, I think.
Yeah, we were in the 80s today. And we have the windows open, and it's we're supposed to get a cold front coming in. Brr. So the Weather Channel was telling us that we needed to get our jackets out.
I've been riding the motorcycle to work this week. It's been like high 40s in the morning, so you can wear all the gear, and it's not like you're sweating to death at stoplights and stuff. And then in the daytime, when I drove home at night or the evening, it's been in the 70s, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, Mayor's like, it's dropping to like 69 tonight. For us, 69 is an issue. Nancy would like to see.
Okay, I think we're back. Are we back?
I hear Krista typing away.
There's something with OBS. It keeps dumping either the video or the audio, and like we never had that problem.
We keep testing it on
I think
on private channels.
Maybe it's the computer, right? I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was typing away as fast as I could. So yeah, I think Jason made his dirty martini before I made my rum and coke, and so I'm having a dirty rum and coke because I think
there's brine in there, like this little tiny splash on the bottom.
I got. It's just okay. Pat, I am not pronouncing that last name.
Humpart Zumian. Yeah, I probably butchered the shit out of that.
I'm sure you. There is probably a really elegant. I mean, based on the way it's.
Humpart Zumian.
That's good.
You just got to say it. You just got to spit it out.
You just got to go for it.
I have the same problem with our last name. It's two syllables, but.
Gosh. Our last name is
even in the Air Force, people couldn't get that shit right.
Yeah, it's last names are really difficult. I feel really bad for Klaykowski.
That's an easy one. All you got to do is kind of piece it together. So.
But if you if you try to type in the Klaykowskis on YouTube, it comes like Coolio.
Coolio? Like Gangster's Paradise?
No, it's Kue.
KLY.
No.
KOWSKI.
Have you typed in the Klaykowskis and see what pops up? Do you like the Pirate's Punch on?
Look, Perfect.
Oh.
High five.
Okay.
Hooked on phonics.
Pronounce your last name.
My last name?
That's what Tom's asking.
Wamhoff.
Wamhoff.
It's German, and it basically means swamp farmer. No shit. I swear to God, that's the truth.
It does?
Yeah, I imagine, Lucier, that would be a thing that's a similar first name.
Yeah, well, him having Jason as his first name, everybody calls him Jason.
Clay, cows, ski. Then he's cows, ski.
They totally, YouTube doesn't do well with them. Want to stop in and tell everyone that we hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Mark,
thank you for stopping by, my man.
Thank you for coming by. He's probably at work, so thanks for popping in.
He said he back to the jar. I don't, unless he works. What a great job you
have. My elbow actually looks really good right now. It's healing very nicely. It's much better now than it was a week ago.
She biffed it.
I hit the sidewalk really, really hard and left blood on the sidewalk, and it was really interesting. But yeah, I didn't break anything. I don't have a bruise. I did bruise a little bit on my side. But other than that, I'm good. Did I know I was going to marry a swamp farmer? No.
I wasn't even on the list.
That wasn't advertised.
You ever see those people that celebrate victory too early videos where the guy's running, or the guy has the football and he's almost to the end zone and he starts celebrating and the other guy runs by him and catches the end zone, or the that was me with courting you. Everybody else was way ahead, had that deal almost sealed, and I just reached up there. Ta-da!
You did something the other guys never did. Ever. In my entire life.
Boy, there's a lot of ways this can go.
You told me no.
I told you sushi, too.
Well, that too. But you told me no.
What did I tell you no for? Has it happened since? Maybe it was just like a tactic.
I think it was a tactic.
I need to find a way to differentiate myself from these other guys.
Yeah, you were the first guy to ever tell me no.
All right.
Tom was in school with a kid whose name was Wachikowski. No joke. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yes, Wanda, I think Lacier's name is beautiful. Yes, Mir, it was really sore. I had ice on it for the first couple days. And then I've been putting Neosporin on it and covering it at night. So I don't scar as bad. But I think the way I'm going to scar anyway.
Road rash, you could tell like a cool story.
Right?
Yeah. Just cruising up 95, bro. On my way to like Daytona Bike Week, man, right? And this cage pulled out in front of me.
It's pretty much road rash. It was really ugly, and it's really healing well. Full movement. No.
Just simulating the full movement.
Yeah, full movement. No bruising. Just road rash. Or sidewalk rash. I don't think that lady's eggs survived, though. I had groceries in my hands. And yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So what's new in the cruise world these days?
Cruise world. Everybody is having lots of massive sales this weekend.
I saw there was fog this morning. Sales.
Yep.
Some ports they were trying hard to get out of, was it Charleston this morning, and there was fog then, or New York, or one of those.
And then obviously that accident.
Oh man, can you guys believe? I don't even know what they're doing charging the grandfather in that case, the one with the baby that fell out the window.
Well, there's that one, but what about those 7 people in
Roatan?
Oh, right,
the Roatan one, that was awful. And just a freak deal, right?
Yeah. It's
I mean, I don't know the details of it, but a car accident can happen anywhere. You know, just
right.
because you're on vacation doesn't mean you're immune to accidents. Why do you think they're charging the grandpa? Does anybody have any details on that? I mean, I know it's a legal case, but
I've been watching all
it
the
just seems like,
posts
it's just
from the travel agent
just a
industry.
tragic accident.
It's just really a tragic accident. Why they're charging him, I have no idea. But it did happen, I believe, in Puerto Rico, and their laws may be different.
Well, it's not like he threw a baby out the window.
No.
You know, Michael Jackson dangled his baby off the balcony, and
he's fine.
He made E.T. for that.
Right? Yes, Nancy, I do fall for the challenge. Last year, I am sure substitute teachers would butcher. I mean, they butchered my name, and it's what, 5 letters, 6 letters. Yeah. Try learning Marianne Kathleen Whitefeather McGruther in kindergarten. Oh my gosh. That must be her Indian name. And
that's a whole mouthful. That's a $5 handle right there.
That's Marianne Kathleen would be her first name, and then the last 2 are her last names based on heritage. I'm guessing.
Kim Velosin. I don't know if we said hello. Thank you for coming.
Kim! Yes, I am healing well. No more ice, just Neosporin, and no bruising, unless, I mean, it's been a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough stock.
Yeah. Well,
she fell down,
I didn't have a stock.
Got up, grabbed the bag, and went on.
I did. I had another stop to go.
There you go. Not just sat there on the sidewalk.
Right?
Crying. That would be me.
Hello, Pam. Welcome. Mare's like, that's why I go by Mare. Mare, totally understand.
Mare fits you too. You seem like, when I met Mare, she seemed like Mare was, not like you meet people and their name doesn't really fit them. Right?
Right?
Yeah, you acted, and I would have guessed you were a Krista given 1,000 tries. With a K.
Oh. Okay, you got to read this stuff up while I go make another drink, because this one tastes like too much.
Okay,
right.
Blaine says they're charging him to save themselves, and the court will end up dropping them, or the jurors, or however they do it there. Yeah, maybe that's true. I like I said, I just figured it was kind of a done deal. I know initially they went after the cruise company, or they were saying that it was the cruise company's fault. It was Royal they were on that happened on. And I was like, what? Whoa. That seems a little wacky. But, eventually you can imagine that cruise ships end up... I
need ice.
Like there's a border around everything. We can't get outside anymore because people keep falling off the balcony and, jumping off the balcony. You saw that video, that kid jumping off the balcony in freaking Nassau, stupid, or was that in Port Canaveral? Anywhere, wherever he did it.
I think it was in...
But yeah, that's what scares me, that cruising is going to go to this, like, you run around in a hamster ball situation. We're not free to just like look over the railing and enjoy cruising.
And I don't want to cruise in a fishbowl.
No. Nurse Nancy says those tragedies are so sad to hear about the poor grandfather, as if there wasn't enough hurting going on with that whole situation. That was kind of where I was coming from. It's like, what?
We've seen some interviews with him, and he is...
you see cases of self-defense and things like that, where, the husband comes home late and the wife shoots him because she didn't know it was him. But
that was my worst fear, is you would come home after being gone so many days in a row, and that I would pop a cap in your ass.
It's a little dangerous up in this casa. I'll stay the night in a motel, see for coffee.
No, right? Yes, all those tragedies. I mean, there's so many tragedies that have happened recently. It's.
Tom says he knew a girl named Summer Cruise. If you think she shouldn't have been a cruise director,
sounds like a stripper.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the center stage, Summer Cruise.
See, I think you should do we should have your voice.
We have my voice. I carry it with me.
No, on like the video stuff.
I like the Caribbean guy. He's cool.
I know. You could do Caribbean
I don't know how to do Caribbean man.
You just did Caribbean
No, I
man.
don't know nothing about the Caribbean man.
Ow.
Well, Sears said he took advantage of the Black Friday cruise deposits, except for Carnival. Next cruise on Princess, whoop, whoop, then Royal, then Celebrity. I couldn't stop at just one.
I totally agree.
Want to? And if
my car would cooperate, we would have much better
I forget
life.
who it was, but there was like a $25 or a $5 deposit. I mean, you book any cruise you want.
Yeah, there was a lot of cruise.
All you're
going
to lose is the $5 if you bail.
Yeah, there's a lot of cruise deals going on right now.
I'd run around and tell my friends for a week that I was booked on every cruise possible for the entire next year. It would cost me $50 to do it, but for a week it would be true.
For a week it would be true, right? That's why there's stupid warnings all over everything. Remember, hey, or Wanda, remember that guy or that person, I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl, that sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot? She ordered hot coffee off the menu, and the coffee was too hot, and she got burned.
I knew this guy that poked his eye out with a martini.
It didn't have any warnings on the label.
Do not put an eye.
Hey, can cause injury to self. Be careful. And exactly, that is why there are stupid warnings everywhere. Some of the warning labels are absolutely ridiculous. I bought a curling iron and it said caution, does get hot.
Or gas that's flammable.
Gas that's flammable. That was funny. Lighter fluid is flammable.
I heard some guy sued Still because it didn't say in the manual that it cuts rope. So he tied himself to the tree, started the chainsaw, cut the rope, and fell out of the tree.
Oh, wow. That's really...
but I mean, not to make light of the grandpa story, but that just seemed really weird to me. Not somebody that should have a rap or be up against... I'm sure that's not a civil case that would result in a monetary reward. It's just it could be up against doing time for a tragic accident.
Right. And so Wanda's like, yeah, it was a lady. It was the start of the warning labels on everything. Right? Because she won her lawsuit. Everybody started suing for everything else. And it was like a suit
Have you ever
fest.
heard the lawyer side of that?
No.
Oh, they were like, and they had a history of serving hot coffee. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
It's on the menu.
It's supposed to be hot. I guess it was like over temp and they'd been warned or whatever. I don't know what over temp coffee looks like.
It's 165, I believe.
I don't know. I mean,
I like my coffee at 120.
Remember the old percolator days? That was actually boiling water making coffee. Not the Kira K-Cup days where it's like, I choose this.
Nancy's wondering where we should sue because there was no warning on the martini stir stick.
Last thing I want is no martini stir sticks in the world, so I'm going to let that one go.
Tom says it says on the chainsaw, do not operate naked. I would hope not. I did operate a chainsaw one time, and
naked?
No, not naked. But if you've ever seen that movie Overboard, if you operate a chainsaw for like half an hour, I totally see how that happens. Because I was... Hayden was dying laughing for hours.
Where was I during this event?
You were on the road.
Oh, and you operated a chainsaw.
Yes.
Girl power, huh?
You taught me how to operate all the power tools. So.
And I taught you to wear safety boots.
Yeah. And so
don't take my own advice. I've weeded my ankle.
So I took it upon and we needed some kindling, and the kindling was big, so we dealt with it.
Red Eye says, I heard, first of all, hello. I don't know if I said hello, Red Eyes. I heard she got only $10K.
She got $10,000 because she ordered hot coffee and it was hot.
And basically introduced a generation of warning labels for 10 grand.
Right? I have a label on my wheelchair that says lug me or leave me. It was for general luggage, but if it's my situation,
that's funny.
That's actually funny. Bidets should be in all cruise staterooms, just for the sheer comedy of a bidet. My brother and I, we were in our teens, and we went to Europe, and we stayed in hotels, and they had bidets because they were very common back, in Europe.
I think they still are.
Yeah, probably. And I can't. My my picture my father explaining to my brother and I how to use a bidet. My brother and I were laughing hysterically for days just over my father explaining a bidet.
How to wash your butt.
How to wash your butt.
But if you think about it, I mean, seriously, you use the bathroom, and what do you do with your hands? You head straight for the sink and you wash your hands. Your butt is fine just being wiped with paper. Doesn't that
right?
Doesn't seem like you should wash your butt?
There was a comment. It's right at the top. It just went away, but that was funny. Yes, Mayor, I heard about the lady that sued Winnebago. That was, I believe, in the 80s, because she put her motorhome on cruise control and got up and went to make her a sandwich and went off an overpass.
How do you not know
She
what
won
cruise
it.
control does?
That cruise control wasn't very popular then, but she had a motorhome that had cruise control, and she got up and made herself a sandwich. I thought it was hilarious that her brain was that disconnected.
Imagine the look on her face as she looked up the counter out the front window and was,
right?
and then like slow motion. Oh shit!
Nancy operates chainsaws too.
It's a new age. Like I said, I'm glad to be alive in 2019, man.
Yeah, he taught me how to operate. I was really curious on all his power tools. And all the guys were like, "Oh, I need to do that for you." But my husband, he was very empowering, and he's like, "Hey, let me teach you how to operate all this stuff."
Scott and Ted's Adventures. I believe there's a rename. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Scott and
Ted's Adventures.
That's awesome. Hey,
what's up? Congratulations. I love the new name.
Beautiful.
And I don't know if anybody's noticing, but there's a ton of people in here that have wrenches.
Yeah, that's because basically everybody's an admin, because all things go short of mean people. They have to go.
Yeah, they have to go.
Somebody has to be in charge.
Scott and Ted's Adventures. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Our last live stream was so socially unacceptable. I got an email later that said it wasn't appropriate for advertisers. So it would be limited or no advertising. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's the degenerate life. So
we've been really tame on our language today.
I got a lot out earlier before we went live,
We did.
So I'll let an S-bomb go.
And you didn't sing your song before.
The Psycho Stick one?
Yeah, the Psycho Stick song.
Yeah.
It's
if you like curse words, YouTube Psycho Stick NSFW is the name of the song, but type in Psycho Stick and you'll find it. It's hilarious.
The entire song.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of F words.
There's two words.
And
it's F-bomb.
It ends with S.
And one S-bomb. Trusting me. Hey, has anybody been watching the Disney Channel? We've got Verizon, so we get it free for like a year, and we have totally been binge watching it. We've marveled everything. We've watched all the Marvels.
It all starts to make sense when we rewatched it all in quick order, because we're old and we suffer from CRS.
Right?
Can't remember shit. So I'm like, hey, that's where the dude got the beeper thingy was from Marvel. Yeah, I'm like, okay,
right?
Things are making sense now.
Scott wasn't sure about the name, and he just realized he had a wrench.
Well, I like the name personally.
Pam, he wouldn't let me operate the log splitter when we rented one year, when we were cutting firewood, and he wouldn't let me operate it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I was running the chainsaw and you were running the log splitter that day.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh.
CRS, once again.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, though. But those things are fun.
Sandy's like, I just noticed I had a wrench, too.
Right?
You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench.
Okay, how many wrenches can we give away?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a limit.
Oh, that would be cool. You're saying cuss words in slow motion don't count.
Thank you.
Oh.
That's reel it back.
Shit.
You got to pretend like you're making a sandwich for effect. Oh.
It's like a Dory word.
No, well, that's like when she's talking to whales.
She's talking
that's
to whales.
Basically,
Oh,
shit. I didn't know you spoke whale.
I do.
How do you mix Disney and cursing all at one show? Only us.
Right?
Anyway, Disney Plus, digging on the Marvel stuff.
Right?
We watched all the classic Disney flicks we grew up on. Is it just me, or am I the only one that thinks Maleficent's kind of hot?
You're okay. Wait a minute. Is it Maleficent cartoon?
You think it's projecting?
Or Maleficent Angelina Jolie?
I think maybe Maleficent Angelina Jolie is projecting
That would make
onto
sense.
the cartoon chick. Or maybe it's just she's bad.
She's
And I've always had a thing for bad girls.
You have. All the chicks that, yeah.
Rebels. Well, I like rebels, you know? I like
Yeah,
people
but
that are
some of
willing to
them,
stand up and
I
say, yeah,
wonder-
that ain't right, you know? I'm not doing that.
Some of them I wonder where you are thinking. Blaine, right? He's like, I'll make this one an admin. He was going crazy.
Well, initially, I tried to copy Adventures Ahead, because we were covering for Adventures Ahead. So I figured if some of their crew showed up, they would still be admins, and
Right.
that would be kind of how that rolled. And then, I was like, well, me and Sandy tried to be admins for Adventures Ahead, and we didn't get to be. So I'm gonna give Sandy a wrench because
Right.
she's
I
special.
like Sandy.
I like Sandy. Yeah, she's
I like
awesome.
Sandy. Yes,
And then,
Nancy.
some other people will pop in and be like, I got a wrench. I thought I gave Tom a wrench, too.
Oh,
Hey,
Tom.
Trevor.
Yes, CSR is really rough. And
Uh-oh.
log splitters, better go. That's why we're close to the kitchen, honey. We're close to the fridge, and we're
Well,
close to...
it's a tiny house, so you're always close to everything unless you leave.
Jason is the Oprah of the cruise community. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench. And no, I totally agree with you. He was typing in,
Get in a beer.
who may log into our lives? Let's give them a wrench. Yes, Wanda, Jason does like bad girls.
Your continued dirty mouth is brought to you by Sierra Nevada.
Does that mean I'm a bad girl?
You want to play some Jeopardy? You guys want to play Jeopardy?
You guys want to play Jeopardy? Tom could be dangerous with a wrench, according to Rhonda.
Maybe that's what I thought. That might have been why Tom didn't end up with a
I
wrench.
might have, yeah. Tom's like, don't
You
give
can't.
me-
That's the beauty of the wrench is you can't kick yourself out. Scotto tried it on Adventures Ahead and he couldn't ban himself.
He couldn't ban himself. That was funny. Jeopardy? Oh,
That's why I
Trevor's
came
only here because of Jeopardy.
Hey, whatever it takes to get people, friends to show up at our party, right? Okay, let me bury
Okay, now
that.
I gotta put my glasses on because I gotta read the comments while you're... We've got all sorts of... Oh, shit. I must have...
Sorry, Chris has got it.
I got glasses
She's
issues.
got to clean her glasses real quick, and then we'll get on with the fun
No,
stuff.
you can do this. I can clean my
okay.
glasses.
It's cool with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Dave's at the pub. Anissa.
Hey, Dave.
She's finally feeling better. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh, that poor girl.
Okay, guys,
She's got
Jeopardy time.
lockjaw. Ugh.
Let me get up the
And
board running thing. No, that's
Trevor's
not the right
here
one.
for slow motion shit.
Here are today's categories. Cruise ship line name. We had that before.
Yeah,
We like that category.
that was fun.
Ports of call. We
I
like
like
that
that
category. Cruise drinks. I mean, come on. It's the Degenerate cruisers covering for Adventures Ahead.
Oh,
Would you
Sa-
seriously
Sa-
not think that was coming?
Right, Sandy. Wait a minute. Do we need to hold off on everything while you go make another drink?
YouTubers theme song. So we flip this one up a little bit. You're going to get the audio clue and have to guess the channel based off the theme music from their channel. Ship words.
Ship word. Ship.
Ship words. Yep, words you would only use on the ocean. And cruise history. So we flipped
new
this one up.
category.
Yep, we dropped Don't Forget to Pack and added cruise history. So let's get started.
I'm glad Anissa's driving
Krista,
Dave. What?
Pick something.
Cruise ship line name line for $100.
$100. This XL class ship
Bye, Lou
recently
friend.
went
Thank
around
you.
the tip of South America on its way to its home port? Any guesses?
Yeah, and I know
any
the
guesses?
answer.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Geez, sorry.
I got this.
Chill, bro.
Oh, Sandy's
Slow
multitasking.
your roll.
How does Pizza Hut not have green olives? Oh, Nurse Nancy got it. Panorama.
Did she?
Trevor got it. Panorama.
What is Panorama? Is right.
Rhonda got it.
All right, you all get
Nancy,
$100.
Michelle.
Next.
No, that's Michael.
Krista, pick another one.
Hello. YouTubers theme song for $100.
All right, this one's going to be a little clunky for me. I got to do a lot of things. But YouTubers for $100. Audio clue number 1.
We got this?
All right, take your guess.
Trevor says it's Rico's Disco. Tom Beatty says Lolita Loca.
Who is Lolita Loca is right. Man,
Everybody got it.
All these clips are only 3 seconds, so you guys got to give your ear credit to put that together into your mind and put that back out that quick. That's pretty
That was
darn.
fast.
You guys are pretty good.
That was cool.
I'm going to stump you. Okay, Krista, next category.
Cruise history for $100.
Cruise history. This retired cruise ship is currently a hotel in California. Krista, you're exempt from answering the question because you made it up.
I did make up this question, and I actually know the answer, so I'm going to be silent for the first time ever.
All right. Any guesses? West Coasters will certainly have the...
Oh, Pam got it. Queen Mary, Rhonda, Daniel. Yeah, Tom, that's not it. Marilyn, sorry. Trevor, Sandy, everybody got it. Queen Mary. Yes, that is correct.
What is the Queen Mary? Is correct.
Yes.
You like my game show voice?
Your
good.
game show voice. Okay, ports of call for $100, please.
Ports of call for $100. This cruise port is the new home to the Carnival Miracle. We sailed on the Miracle last year, and it has just relocated. Frankie has taken a different gig here.
Yeah, he's now at the Legend.
He's on the Legend and such. We love Frankie, by the way. If Frankie ever crossed our channel.
Yes, if Frankie ever comes across our channel, we love you. Tom says it's Gilligan's Island. Trevor says my basement.
My basement is right for $200.
No, Sandy says Tampa.
It was in Tampa.
It was in Tampa. It has recently moved, not to Port Canaveral. Wanda says point of no return. Not yet. But it's Galveston. No. You're muted, Triangle.
Sorry,
according to
my security system's going off.
Yeah, did anybody see that post that was absolutely hilarious from Cindy Spiker today?
All right, let's get it out of the way.
Okay, hold on, I gotta unlock the door.
Gabby's home, coming home from work. You like my security system? It's like $80 a month in dog food, though.
The dit is home and the dit is waiting.
What you got there, Gabby?
Pizza.
Oh, she brought pizza in. Nice. What are you okay?
Yeah, it got a little.
All right, dog's out.
Dog's out.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, I thought of something totally X-rated.
Ooh, I got a tough one here with this Miracle
Bye,
one.
love you. Have a great day. Don't work too hard.
Love you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Okay, the new.
Sorry, we had an intermission there. It's a commercial in real life. Except we have no
San
sponsors.
Francisco, Australia. Yeah, that's what happens when you accidentally kick the stand. Daniel Donnelly got it. It is Long Beach.
San Diego.
It's Long Beach.
Oh, am I wrong? All right. Everybody gets 200 on that one, or 100 on that one.
Yeah.
Krista, next category, please.
Okay. Intermission or an intervention. Right?
Yeah.
Cruise
real
drinks
life,
for $100. I got mine.
Cruise drinks, $100. Called a Miami Vice on Carnival, but on Norwegian, it's called a
Funky Medusa?
A. Funky Cole Medina.
You
That's a song about roofing people, right?
Really?
Back in the day, we didn't know better that was probably stupid.
Oh.
But isn't that really at its heart what it is a song about roofing people?
I don't know. I thought it was a song about a saint. Thank you, Trevor. I thought it was about someone who
No, he dumped a little Medina drink and she was good to go.
I can't even talk now. I need another drink. Slippery
I have come out.
nipple.
Daniel Donnelly, I think you just nailed it, man. What is
Daniel
a lava
Donnelly?
flow is correct.
It's called Give Me Another Bite. Red Eyes, I don't know who you are, but welcome. It's called Give Me Another. No shit. I might need more.
Well, welcome. Anyway, I just want to say it in person and not have the screen in the way. Thingy, majiggy, the doohickey.
Welcome.
Yeah, that thing. Anyway, okay. Moving quickly along.
Ship words for $100.
Ship words for $100. Chris has just got money to spend, apparently. The outside body of the ship is what?
The hull?
What? Are you supposed to play the game? Jesus Christ.
I didn't know the answer. I was guessing. I'm sorry, guys.
That's totally us, though, right?
Holy sheep shit. Oh, everybody got that. Okay, good. Don't be copying me because I didn't know the answer. I was guessing.
Well, Krista's a bit of a mariner herself, so, she knew.
My first...
What is the hull is correct. Great job, guys.
Krista for the win. Actually, the first time I was on a boat in my entire life, I was 6 months old. So Sandy's like, what Krista said. Yeah, I've been on, my parents have sailboats or had sailboats. They still have a catamaran. But we've sailed
What's the
a lot.
difference between a catamaran and a sailboat? Isn't that a sailboat?
A sailboat only has one hull and a catamaran has two.
So doesn't a cruise ship have like two hulls,
No, a cruise
a double
ship
hull
has...
boat wouldn't be a catamaran?
Remember our old boat, our first boat?
Yeah,
and
the
it
glass
had
con?
the tri-hull. And that's because
3 hulls.
It had
So
3 hulls. So it was supposed to be
it's a
really
trimaran.
stable. Yeah, it was
All right, back to the game.
Shish kebab.
Okay, Krista.
Trying to turn this into a ship show. Nope, Blaine, it's already there.
Who is witty to say that? 2 hulls better than 1.
Right?
Okay, Krista.
Hole in the hull Titanic. Cruise history for $200.
Cruise history for $200. This cruise ship sank on its maiden voyage. Oh my goodness, what could that be? Let me think. There has been quite a bit of documentation about that one.
You're here. Oh shit, I hit the background. There's nothing to fear.
Yeah, right. And it's a beach we can't actually walk out on.
I know, it's like really sad. What's up, Degenerate Nation? Sorry I'm late. What's going on?
What is the Titanic?
Happening?
Absolutely.
Yes, but I don't know who that person was. Terry Elliott, what's happening? Welcome.
Terry Elliott scores the 200. Okay, Krista, give us another category.
Okay. You guys were really excited about the YouTubers theme song, and I know that took you a lot of time to make, but
it's just I'm a real member of the community, right?
Let's do YouTubers theme song for $200.
Whoa, what happened here?
I don't know. You like Shrinky Dinked it.
Okay.
Remember Shrinky Dinks? We used to make Shrinky Dinks at Christmas time and make Christmas ornaments.
Well, I love the cruise community, and it's not that we can contribute much to it, but we're so blessed to have friends like you guys that it's an honor to try and make an effort at it, because that's what friendship's really all about. It's an effort on both sides. So the theme song thing, it's been hatching in my head for quite a while. So I just thought, hey, it would be really fun if I'm sure everyone does this, right? They know the song when they're going in the bathroom and like YouTube is just playing in the background and you hear that dun 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 dun, dun, and you know who it is.
There's Nancy's all, I love Shrinky Dinks, squirrel.
Sorry about that. All right, Krista.
Right, Trevor? They're awesome.
Give me one. Give me.
YouTubers theme songs for $200.
YouTuber theme song, $200. And another audio clue, obviously. Ooh.
I gotta be quiet during this time. So my lips are sealed.
And here we go. Any guesses?
Okay, I'm great. How about you? Oh, that she was talking to somebody. Okay, so if anybody likes Shrinky Dinks, the wrap, the wax paper that's inside the bacon when you get a
Okay,
pan
we
of
ain't
bacon.
fooling nobody with this,
No,
man. I swear to God.
Shoot, everybody's got that. That was like, duh.
Who is Sharon at C
Diane and
is
Harris.
correct. You
Diane and
guys.
Harris. It must be similar.
You want to go for another?
But okay, but wait a minute.
Let me
The
get
wax.
there's
inside the stop it. Inside the bacon, there is like a wax paper that they put the bacon on, and if you take that out, wash it with Dawn to get rid of the grease, the bacon grease. That's actually the same material that they use to make Shrinky Dinks. So you can cut things out and Shrinky Dink it in the oven like you used to do Shrinky Dinks when you were a kid.
Bacon paper.
Yeah,
You heard
bacon
it here first.
wax paper.
You heard it here first.
A little DIY crafter tip.
And you've been hanging on to that idea, waiting to share that, right?
Well, I've done it. I did it with the kids when they were little.
What'd you make?
We made little Shrinky Dinks and hang them on the.
Well, obviously.
And that was when we lived in Oregon, and so we would go out and we would get the tree permit to cut down our own Christmas tree, which was an absolute disaster. I'm telling you, when you cut down your own tree out in the middle of a forest, you don't realize how big the tree is in front of you until you get that shit home. But we would cut down little baby trees, one for each kid in their room. And
how do we get from Jeopardy to Shrinky Dink to cutting down trees?
I need another drink.
Okay, Krista, give us another category.
Cruise drinks for $200 while I refill my drink.
Cruise drinks for $200. Carnival's Alchemy Bar serves this basil-infused drink.
Oh, shit, I gotta keep my mouth shut.
Basil-infused drink from Carnival's Alchemy Bar.
I know the answer.
Do you? What do you think it is?
A rosemary basil drop.
No, that would be wrong.
But that's served at the Alchemy Bar.
No, it's not. Sorry.
I need it. Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
Don't make me get all.
The basil basher.
Don't make me get up in your business.
What is the restorative basil drop?
Jeez.
All right, Krista's still mixing. I'm gonna go cruise line ship name for $200. The name of the second ship in Virgin's fleet, which was released.
I forgot to shake it.
What, 2 weeks ago? Something like that. Second ship
To mix it.
in Virgin's fleet.
That'd be a lot of revenue. What is the name of this ship, honey? Because I know there's people that on this.
I'll give you a clue. The last word is lady.
Duh.
The first one was Scarlet Lady.
The first one was Scarlet Lady, the Valiant Lady. I think that's correct.
What is the Valiant Lady is correct.
Okay, I gotta pee now.
Go ahead. We'll play
I
Jeopardy.
gotta pee.
Thanks for the announcement.
You're welcome.
It's part of our life is, we take a bathroom break in between. Okay, moving along. I guess we'll clean up the other 200. Ports a call for 200. I'm the home of Stingray City. Stingray City. Everybody loves Stingray City. I would do Stingray City every time I went to this port if it was up to me. But I know there's some other cool stuff to do there. But I'm just like, that's it. We're done here. Every time I come here, I'm doing Stingray City. Red Eyes, right out of the gate. Cayman. What is? Oh, I put even grad Cayman. Sorry, guys. Spelling's not great on the form there. I'll just do away with that.
Okay, I'm coming
Oh, well, let's all...
Everything came out okay. It's all good.
Let's see.
What are we
You're all
at?
good? You're good?
Everything
Okay.
came out
All right,
okay in the
all right.
potty, so I'm all good.
All right. We did wear Stingray City.
Stingray City. The original Stingray City or the copycats? Because the original Stingray City is in Grand Cayman.
The Stingray City we go to.
That's in
Try and
Grand
stay on
Cayman.
task, okay?
But everybody
Don't cloud
tries
the
to
issue with other facts.
Everybody tries to copy it.
Stingray City.
Yes, Grand Cayman.
Got it. Okay, let's move on.
Ship words. Ship words. Ouch. 200.
Ship words for 200. The right side of the ship is called this.
Not gonna die.
You can't stop yourself.
No,
you want to say it. You know you want to say it.
Tom, I did not use a bidet because this house doesn't have one.
We wash our butt by hand.
Shit.
Okay.
We should not drink this much on when
Starboard is correct.
Does anybody know what the other side is?
Some of the best wine in the world.
Oh my gosh, I love that stuff.
Not the left.
Not the left. Wanda, I love you.
That would be correct for 1,000. Okay.
Right?
Krista.
Yeah, I need to put my drink down because
Bring us home. Where are we going here?
Blaine's like, at least you washed your butt, so that's a plus. Yes.
It was only out of, people started getting on me.
All the parts should be washed off.
Hey, Hanging with Double D's, welcome.
Hanging with Double D's! Port, you got it.
Welcome.
I don't know if anyone's ever had
Dave and
this.
Brandy are here. Hi.
Hi, Brandy.
Love y'all.
We should do YouTubers theme songs for $300.
YouTubers theme song. Man, you just jump all over the place. Let me fade into the game board here. Alrighty. YouTuber theme song, $300. Number 3. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who could it be?
I have no idea. Because believe it or not, we don't hear on our side.
Well, then you would just hear an echo. It would just
Right?
keep this echo.
Echo.
So it would
The
play.
ship show. The click housekeys. Tom, oh my gosh. Okay, you're really G-rated.
So we
tonight.
have
I
guesses.
appreciate that. The whip show.
Who
according to
are
Matt.
the Claykowskis? Would be correct.
I want to go for YouTubers theme song.
Oh, you want to drill
$400.
this one? All right. I got you. That's fine. It's the Daily Double.
Daily Double. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right.
Yorkowski. Tom, you could go on for days.
Y'all ready? Here we go. Now, granted, it's not the newest version of the song,
Yeah,
but
this
when you
one
hear
has
this
been
one playing,
retired
you
from
would
the
definitely
last.
know it is the theme song from this particular channel.
Yeah, because it's been retired on our
I've
last few videos.
I've just heard some new stuff from them.
Yeah, I've heard some new stuff, but this one, really, yes, Kevin
Kevin nailed it.
Kevin Scaife. Wait a minute. I know somebody named that.
I do too. He's right there. He's
He's
here.
right there, but I don't know if that.
Nailed it.
Yep, everybody got
Who is
it.
Dave and Brandy's Excursions? Daily
Right?
Double, $400. That's $800 in your pocket.
Yep. Okay, so let's switch to cruise ship namer line for $300.
Cruise ship name line for $300.
One is just Sonic the Hedgehog. It
The
actually
oldest
does have a-
ship in Carnival's fleet.
I know it. I know the answer.
Do you?
Yes.
Aldo Nova had a song about that for those of you that were 80s metal people.
Kevin, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Unfortunately, I've had multiple cocktails.
No, it's a good
so
thing.
I
She's
may
chatty.
not be completely...
She's fun. She's way funner. We're both way funner.
Tom. Oh, Daniel Donnelly got it. It is the fantasy. That is correct.
What is the fantasy? You didn't pose your answer in the form of a question, so you lose. No points are awarded to you.
Yes, Dave and Brandy, that was your theme song, but the last few episodes of your
your thingy, you know,
your
where there's
stuff.
the pictures that go movie stuff,
right?
On the
it hasn't been there.
Your internet
so
stuff, you know,
your internet stuff. It hasn't been there.
The internet place where I get to visit.
That is the song that I associate with you. Carnival, yeah, that show was.
Give me a new
trippy.
Category.
Ports of Call for 300.
Ports of Call for 300.
Sensation. I love that shit, Pam.
On a clear day, you can see Venezuela from this popular cruise port.
Venezuela.
On a clear day, you can see Venezuela from this popular.
I don't know the answer.
Port.
You got to click that slide so I can see what the answer is to know the answer. Hello.
A clear day, Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Cruise port, close to Venezuela.
Panama?
Are you supposed to be the one guessing here? I can tell you guys it's not actually Panama, though. So if you want to know what it's not Panama.
He's not showing the answer on his next slide. He usually does this like little slide thing.
I know. See, I figured out how to trick her.
And he's like tricking me, and I can't. Ooh. Okay.
It's also featured in a popular...
Nails by Mare Got It.
What is Aruba, Jamaica?
Aruba.
Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego.
Baby, why don't we go down to Coco?
Can you hit that one? Can you get that high? We'll get there fast and we'll take it slow. Ha, ha, ha. That's where we want to go. Way down to Coco.
Oh my gosh.
Moving quickly moving along. Thank you for playing.
I thought you had. Good night, Terry. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
You have a
Appreciate
wonderful
you stopping
evening.
by, man.
You know, Kokomo is really in Indiana.
Okay, sure.
There's got to be a Kokomo on an island somewhere.
Give me a new category.
Maybe Curacao. Cruise drinks for 300. I got
Cruise
that.
drinks,
I
300.
get that category.
Add olive juice to this cocktail, and
moon.
it's dirty. Well, this is a tough one.
It's dirty.
Olive juice.
Tito's.
Dirty.
Tito's.
Tito's is...
Tito's is just the right amount of dirty vodka. It's Tito's.
It's the Cozumel of cocktails.
It's the Cozumel of cocktails. It's the right amount of dirty. Trevor's saying you need to squeeze them a little bit harder to get a little bit higher notes.
What is a martini is right.
A dirty martini.
Notice I skipped by that whole squeezy thing.
You're cracking Nancy up.
Whew, that was close.
He's not going to quit his day job.
No chance. All righty. Krista, give me another category.
Well, shit. Cruise history for $300. We don't have many categories left.
We're working our way through this.
Right?
Name the name of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie filmed on a cruise ship. It was a disaster.
It was the worst.
It was a ship show.
It was a ship show. It was probably the worst Alvin and the Chipmunks movie ever.
But if you're a staunch Alvin and the Chipmunks fan, you probably saw it. Or if you're just hard up for some cruise content,
I think you need to flip that slide because I think the Pam, you got the name of the movie.
What is Shipwrecked?
And what was
absolutely right.
I believe it was on the Carnival Dream.
I couldn't go that far to tell you that.
Which is what Lassier said. I think it was on the Carnival Dream. I think you're right. Ship words for $300.
Here we go.
Chipmunk funk.
Ship words for $300. This person oversees the overall operation of a municipal harbor, docks, marina, and patrols the harbor for violation of health laws.
I don't know. One said Chippendales for the last one, and I had like visions of...
Who is this person?
Jason Momoa.
Momoa.
He's hot, dude. Aquaman is like
dude,
man overboard.
he's so hot. He's got me turning my crank a little bit.
he's wow. Nails by Mare says the harbor master.
Nails by Mare. Who is the harbor master is correct. Good job, Mare.
Yeah, Jason Momoa from Aquaman. Wow. I was trying to type in something.
I think this is the second time we've had. Well, I know we've had this conversation multiple times.
We've watched the movie. I've watched the movie like every day. The last time you were traveling.
Thank you, Disney Plus.
Actually, that was HBO. But
wasn't it on Disney Plus as well?
I don't know. It was on HBO.
Oh, okay.
And I watched it
one
like
of them streaming things.
Every day, like the last time you traveled, I watched it every day.
Well, I'm on the road.
It was
reminds her of me.
It was a yummy
I feel
movie.
Much more comforted. It's like Jason's here.
Sandy was like, I'm watching this just to see. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
HBO After Hours for Krista. Right. When Jason's gone, it's game on.
It's like, you had me at Jason Momoa.
Right?
You right?
Ooh, yummy.
How about a new category for those of us that...
cruise drinks for $400.
Yeah, let's do cruise drinks for $400.
Was it Jessica Robertson that posted this meme of Jason Momoa and his like nice instrument? And I'm like... Blah, 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 blah.
This drink originates in St. Thomas and tastes like a chocolate milkshake. There is also...
Didn't we have one of those?
We have. We cut a video with Roy and Amanda from Shows Special Features.
With this drink.
With this drink. There is also a version of it that is created in Pensacola. So there are two versions of the same exact drink.
Rhonda and Harris, that is not correct. Mayor, totally agree with you. Daniel Donnelly got it. Bushwhacker.
What is a bushwhacker?
Yep. Yeah. Sandy's like, yeah, it was Jessica.
A mudslide does taste similar to a chocolate milkshake, so partial credit given.
Yes, it does taste like a mudslide. Yeah, that picture posted by Jessica Robertson.
Is there a possibility we could move on?
Ports a call for $400.
Ports a call for $400.
He's supposed to keep me on task.
Ports a call for $400. Home of the Blue Hole.
Trevor. Oh no. I have no idea what Tom's going to come up with for this.
Where is the blue hole? Jason Momoa, do you have the blue hole?
Right, Sandy? Rhonda, no. Tom, no. Daniel, no. Harris, you got it. Harris, Diane, Trevor, Nurse Nancy, you are right. It is Jamaica.
What is Jamaica?
Jamaica, man. Cindy E, you got it.
All right. Cruise drinks for $400. I accidentally clicked through. There's
one in DR too, according to Nancy.
That's not the one I clicked. What the hell was I doing? All right.
Cruise ship line name line for $400.
You got it. The largest ship.
Mare's going to pop up with this one really fast because she's been on this.
The largest ship.
Even though she's a royalist, I think she's been on this one.
Everybody's guessing Haiti because I let a question slide.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Man, you guys are quick. I mean, that was like zip, zip, and everybody's like, Haiti. But I changed the question on you.
Red Eyes. That name is priceless, by the way. Welcome. Breakaway, Bliss. Bliss is, I believe, Carnival, not Norwegian.
What is the Bliss?
Oh, Bliss. Dave and Brandy got it.
Bliss is correct.
Yeah. Brandy, you got it. Everybody's thinking Encore, Breakaway. Sorry, Mare. I thought you were on that one.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not.
Why are we going backwards?
I don't know. Just what I do. How about... Pick one.
Tommy O'Bailey says blister. Ship words for $400.
Ship words for $400. It's like we're just reading this like a book.
A device used for
raising and lowering boats, ships, and other watercraft between stretches of water of different levels on a canal, a river, or canal waterway.
Doesn't the Panama Canal do that with its...
Ooh, maybe it does. Maybe.
I don't know he won't show me the freaking answer. He's being stingy with the answer. But I believe that...
Hold up. Man, we got a genius.
Nails by Mare got it. Yes, I was going to say.
What is a lock?
There's locks. And what it does is the boat goes in and raises the water. And, everybody got it. And then the boat goes into the next lock and raises the water. And it's like a little stair step.
It's a water stairway.
It's a water
Oh my
stairway.
goodness.
Stairway to heaven.
Okay. Okay, well, want to catch some 500, or do you want to go with the cruise history for 400?
Cruise history for 400. Let's bounce these 400.
The oldest cruise line in the world, including acquisitions.
Okay, I came
So
up
there's
with this
basically
question,
two
so
different
I can't
answers.
answer.
Two different answers to this question. But the actual cruise line name will win you some street cred in the cruise community.
Yeah, I can't answer this because I actually came up with a question. I believe this cruise line was created in 1863.
Nurse Nancy would absolutely be right, but I don't know if anybody paid to get on that ship.
Rhonda, no.
Holland America. Conrad.
No.
Cunard.
Cunard is old, yes, but it is not the one what we're it is not the name of the first
or at least
cruise
it's
line.
not the answer that I have written down. If I'm wrong, yeah, okay, sue me. You have your $400 anyway.
Cunard is old, and it has been under the same umbrella since the 1800s, mid 1800s. What is the Blue Hole? It is P&O Cruise Line.
Jeff Strasser, I think, he had that one.
It is currently owned by Carnival Corporation. It was purchased way back, and they were created in like 1863, I believe. It was the first passenger cruise ship in the world, which is really cool. Out of England. Ports of call for 500.
Ports call for 500. Coming at you.
No, it's not the Mayflower.
All right, guys.
Or the Nina
You saw the
Pinta.
question. Everybody knows the answer. This country is the home of Labadee.
And the Labadoozy. That
Poor
John Klekowski can never get.
One up. Yep. And he's out on a nice adventure with his family tonight.
Yes,
so.
his girls are having a blast doing ceramics. I am seriously jelly over the ceramic studio he's at. What is Haiti?
What is Haiti is right. Everybody gets the 500.
Everybody got
I hope you
that
guys are keeping track of your money.
Trevor didn't get it. He said his basement.
No Haiti for you.
No Haiti for you. Cruise ship line name for $500.
Cruise ship line name for $500. The movie, like Father, was filmed on this ship.
I like this movie. It's
so
cute. And I really don't. Who is the actor that plays the dude?
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, he's not my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, he's not my favorite.
Wow. About that marriage we had going.
Yeah, I get over it.
I think he's hot as Jason Momoa. Yeah, that's my boy. When you look at Kelsey Grammer, ooh.
Harmony of the Seas is the answer by Trevor, but Kelsey Grammer is not hot. Don't compare him to Jason Momoa.
Don't you tell me what sexy looks like.
Sexy looks like Vin Diesel
I'm
and
bringing
Jason
sexy
Momoa
back.
and oh my God, The Rock. Okay, so those are the top three. Do not go there with
Harmony of the Seas is the correct answer.
You put Kelsey Grammer in that same category?
Maybe it's his personality that I just really find him to be like salt of the earth, great guy.
How dare you, Jason? Thank you.
I got you guys going now, right? All right, who wants to?
Nancy, I agree. That movie was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Krista, would you care to pick another category?
I'm just in shock over you put Kelsey Grammer in the same category.
Get a life.
Cruise drinks for $500.
Cruise drinks for $500. Keep track of your money. It gets big time here. A sexy ocean is found on this cruise line.
Sexy Ocean?
There is a drink called Sexy Ocean, but what cruise line serves Sexy Ocean? Let me do it.
Sandy's like, yeah, Jason, you're that not even in the same category.
I'm gonna do that in my sexy voice. Sexy Ocean. You like that? Huh?
Pam, I think he's messing with me because I've had
Kelsey.
Oh, Blaine says you're bringing sexy back.
I like the part where he took his shirt off and jumped in the blue hole.
Oh. Whoa. Norwegian?
Who's our guesses?
Rhonda guessed Norwegian.
Blaine got it.
Blaine got it. Nurse Nancy, whoa. Does that mean you're jumping into the pool in your formal wear? No, Nancy, that's you, baby. That is all you.
All right.
I kudos for doing that because I would be afraid to do that. Sexy Ocean makes Kelsey Grammer look like Jason Momoa. Trevor, totally. Yeah. What is Viking Ocean? Mojo Jason Mojo
Did you
Mimosa.
think he was? I mean, he was great in Cheers, and then he got his own spin-off out of the deal. He basically made a career out of one character.
Right? Wanda, totally agree. I would love to see Jason Momoa in anything, including the Sexy Ocean. Blaine, I'm so sorry you got dressed up.
So you guys aren't into bald fat guys middle-aged. I mean, I thought I had some appeal.
Ship words for $500. Blaine?
Ship words for 500. The small island.
Trevor wanted you to know that I had agreed with you at some point in time.
Maybe 20 years ago. A small island formed on the surface of a coral reef.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Do you think you do?
Because it's the second largest coral reef in the world.
So an island on a coral reef is called this, and an island that is based on the bottom of the ocean is called an island.
Right?
Right?
But this is the second largest coral reef in the world. It is not currently being ravaged. No, I haven't seen the answer yet.
Y'all ready? What is a key or a K?
I did
is
see.
Correct. So the difference between an island
Mare is right.
and a key is simply what its foundation is.
What is the second largest coral reef in the world?
The one outside of Honduras?
Ooh, you are good. Yes,
we
that
both
is
went there and
correct.
studied that stuff up really hardcore. All right.
Yeah, Mary, you got it. Okay, so that was a $400 question.
Oh, hold on. Let's get into the key or K debate. You guys ready? By a vote, key or K?
Well, it's in Latin America, so it's
No.
key.
I mean, is the word key or K? Does it matter? Does anybody care? Is it just fun to debate? Simple thing.
It's in Latin America, so it's key. Rhonda's got it right. Cindy's got it right. Pam's got it right. Blaine's got it right. Tom says it depends.
I think Tom might be right.
Tom,
though,
I need to disconnect
because it seems like if you're in the contiguous United States, it's called a key, like Key West or Key Largo.
Wanda K.
And if you get
that means what?
If you get out of the continental United States, you
K means what?
You get to K's.
Yeah, everybody's saying key, but K, Q-U-E.
KK?
Yeah, that one.
It means why?
Means what? No, what?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What?
Who? Okay. Oh,
Give me
Lord.
some $500 freaking Jeopardy, dude. Every kiss.
All right,
begins
we
with
are
a K.
down.
Every kiss begins with a K.
Love you.
I love you too, baby.
You're too much. You're cracking me up.
We need every kiss begins with a K Jewelers. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
so now we're Black Friday shopping all of a sudden. Thanks for turning that into that, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Jeopardy.
I like diamonds.
We got 2 categories left. YouTubers, theme songs, or cruise history, and we got Final Jeopardy.
Oh no, Tom says we're going to get a letter from YouTube for kissing online.
Right, that's probably dirty.
That's nasty.
I won't be.
Are we doing cruise history for $500?
Actually, you're the one doing the picking, so yes, that's correct. In 1901, this inventor sent a radio signal from Massachusetts to the UK to prove transatlantic communication was possible. Sorry about the typo there, but
Radio
this
communication
gentleman,
was possible?
an Italian, invented this particular radio. It was actually used on the Titanic to send the signal that they were in distress. And I believe the Carpathia had the same system, and they picked up that transmission. And there was no mistaking this kind of radio because it had so much power.
Canadians say Tom Bailey says Alexander Graham Bell. Last year says, what is Mussolini? Blaine says macaroni.
No, Marconi. The Marconi radio is 100% correct.
Really?
Galigmio Marconi.
Have another drink, baby.
No doubt. Well, that's a tough one.
Tom says macaroni and cheese.
Marconi. The Marconi radio transformed. I mean, for those of you that are nerds and into...
Tom, totally agree.
Like ham CB, electronic, nerdy kind of guy.
That is you.
And the Marconi radio really... I mean, this guy had an idea. And he was shot down. He was shunned in Italy. They shut him down. They were like, dude, you're insane. That's impossible. Radio signals don't travel beyond the line of sight. And he was like, I'm sure that they can. And he proved that he could send a signal from Massachusetts to the United Kingdom. And basically, Marconi started a service to send news to cruise ships. And then they would be able to transmit the daily news to the cruise ship passengers.
Oh.
And so as a subscription, the first guy probably that thought of subscription, and now everything's subscription based. You can get your subscription to Adobe or your subscription to this. Everything is we don't buy anything anymore. We subscribe to it, right? I can subscribe.
I bought my car, but I feel like I'm subscribing to it every week.
I subscribe to soap on Amazon. And then it just shows up every 6 months or 3 months or whatever. You can subscribe to toilet paper now. And Galigmio Marconi was the original subscriber.
Tom, I totally agree with you. Anything geek is Jason Squirrel.
I am. Yep.
Wanda says, damn it, macaroni. Tom is love history and nerd talk. He goes nerd.
Okay.
He's an amazing man and very intelligent very creative.
I like to know
and
stuff.
He watches shit. He watches the documentary channel, and I'm like, I do not want to know that.
I could sit around and watch documentaries, and I think that's largely that's a dude thing. Well, quit playing with it. That's a dude thing, and so it's just I don't know,
Tom's only interested when you talk about it or explain it.
I like to learn.
He doesn't care about it unless you talk about it.
I like to know stuff.
You do like to know stuff.
All right, we're down.
Wanda says you have a big brain.
We're down to one question here, guys.
YouTuber's theme song for $500, please.
Okay, are you guys ready for this audio clue? Let me fix this up here real quick. Sorry.
Big brain, big beard.
Ready? Go.
I know it means. Are we back?
Anybody?
Oh. The Love Boat, according to Trevor.
Who could that be? Whose music could that be?
That is the most kind,
Cindy E,
wholesome,
Wanda Byron, Nurse Nancy says she knows.
That is the most amazing.
Who is Nurse Nancy?
Yeah.
We love Nurse Nancy. We can't gush enough over Nurse Nancy. Obviously, we've met
Nurse
her in
Nancy. Person, and wow, she's a genuine woman who is smart, beautiful, kind, generous.
We love Nurse Nancy.
Yeah,
and
I love Nurse
really
Nancy.
Phenomenal channel, actually, as far as cruise content.
Yeah, she does great on her cruise content.
Oh,
apparently the master needs to refill. Nancy, I know it's healing, but it itches.
I think that's actually a good sign that it's healing.
That's what she said, but it's
missed it by that much.
Do you miss it? You're gonna have to pay for that later.
I got it.
I know you do. Okay, you know what? There is only one thing left.
It is Final Jeopardy time.
Final Jeopardy. What's happening in Final Jeopardy?
Final Jeopardy. We are going to do another theme song. Now, someone's YouTube channel, it made their theme music, made Final Jeopardy. So who could it be? Are you ready? Anybody?
I'm sorry. Nancy, I will in about an hour when we're offline. Trevor's got an itchy head.
I see right answers all over the chat here.
Yes.
Man, I didn't fool nobody on that.
Adventures Ahead. We want to thank them.
Of course. They're awesome.
They have been really wonderful to us.
Everybody has.
Everybody has.
That's one of the reasons we keep coming back and we want to be involved is because everybody's awesome.
Yes,
right?
Tom, you are right. But Josh and Michelle are really two amazing people. They're young. They're excited.
Our next foul language brought to you by Land Shark.
They're on a cruise. They're
just good people. Cool.
They
people.
are. They are.
And time after time, you're going to find more and more cool people, and they're just like Josh and Michelle. So we really we're digging the cruise community. We thank you guys,
and we appreciate them allowing us to fill in for them while they're gone.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? And we haven't screwed it up too bad. I mean, I think the stream is still good. Yes,
Trevor, you have no idea. Honey, you need to read this. Because I said, Trevor, you have no idea.
It's true.
Land Shark, Jason's other squirrel. That is a true statement. They were like, buy one, get one at one point at the store. And he's all, ah! He lost his marbles. We went to the grocery
12-pack
store.
for $6. I mean, are you kidding? I'm down, right?
We went to the grocery store and he's all, whoop, 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 whoop. He's totally dumping stuff in.
And you guys want to hear some effery? I will tell you a story. We went into Total Wine and More to get stuff.
Oh, yeah, thumbs up. Mara said thumbs up, y'all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
if you can, great. If you don't want to, I understand.
If we offend you, that's really nothing new. So we go into the Total Wine today, and Black Friday is typically a big beer release day. So a lot of breweries come out with their specialty aged bourbon barrel, whatever special thing. And Goose County or Goose
Was it
Island,
Bourbon County?
Goose Island Brewing comes out with one of their own. It's called Bourbon County, and it's a bourbon barrel aged stout. So we go into Total Wine and More today, a day later, because I don't like to stand in line for beer. That's ridiculous because there's a lot of good beers around on the shelf. $27 for a 20-ounce bottle of beer. I'm like, I'm out. I got this crap in the fridge out there from last year that I bought for about 20, I think it was.
It was expensive.
Well, $20 for a 20-ounce bottle of beer is $1 an ounce, obviously. You don't have to be a mathematician to figure that much out. But $27?
Congratulations, Wanda.
I mean, what exactly are you doing? Did you put kryptonite in this shit? Or, how does that work? Is this...
Right?
Anyway, so I passed it up and I'm mad about it.
You're mad?
I'm mad about the beer price. I mean, I could dig it. Like, one of our favorite breweries up in Sanford, which is only 20 minutes north of us.
Right, that's
There's
true.
a series of multiple breweries all in this little area.
It's like a one-block radius. It's a one-block
And it's bomb.
radius.
It's cool. And you go down there and you can have a beer from this guy, and it's all really small volume craft. You can feel the heart and the personality put into it. And so I don't mind paying $20-$25 for a bomber there because it's you're supporting your local
establishment
guy
as well.
And I see these people at beer meetups, because they're just into the beer culture. But anyway, so I was pissed.
He was like, no. I'm like, but it's Bourbon County. You said you were interested, and he's like, yeah, not so much. And there's a lot of craft breweries out there.
We got lottery tickets, so maybe there'll be a day where I'm willing to part with $30 for a freaking bottle of beer, but it ain't today.
Sandy's like, oh my God, we need to go to Sanford. Sanford is amazing. It's got antique stores on one street and breweries on another street, and it's got this German restaurant that's
authentic
the
German Schnitzengruben. Oh wait, that's from Blazing Saddles. Sorry.
Stop it.
The Schnitzel.
It's got authentic German food. So you like...
Baby, I am not from Havana.
You cruise the antique stores, you eat lunch at the German joint, and then you cruise the bars, which brew their own brew. And it's really incredible.
Cool, like one of those towns that really managed to rejuvenate downtown. Sanford is one of the best examples I can find of that didn't go all super commercial, but just like open themselves up for this brewing, great place to hang out.
There's a new guy here.
Jeff Strasser.
Welcome.
We're touched, brother.
To the Degenerate Nation.
Discovered you yesterday. We're
Wiener
cruising in
Schnitzel.
March,
Yes,
May, October 2010. I am dining Sierra Navidad right now. Thanks.
He hates lives, but this is okay.
Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Yeah, we're drinking. Yes, Mayor Stanford is the bomb. You lived in Apopka? Oh my God, Mayor, why don't we connect?
We already invited over Mayor for a drink video. We're trying to hold the fort down over here doing chocotinis. Not that you know what next tomorrow's drink's going to be, but it might be a chocotini. Well, excuse me, chocolatini.
Shit, this is really itching.
Quit it.
Okay, I'll put the arm back here. Tom, you are correct. You and Rhonda need to go to bed because it is cruise eve for you. And
Rhonda had today off, so she basically can work 48 hours in a row and still be functional.
She's good, but Tom, he needs his night-night. Tom needs night-night. And I love Tom. He's so much fun.
Tom is good people.
Yes.
Yep. So
Jeff, thank you for joining us. I know you're not really into lives and stuff, but
or at least
thank you for joining us.
I mean, you could be anybody. You could be a 14-year-old girl for all I know.
He is not a 14-year-old girl with the name Jeff. What girl would hide their name as Jeff?
Right, because the internet's full of honest people.
Tom does need his beauty sleep.
Rhonda still has to pack. That's why I like Rhonda right there.
Rhonda is awesome.
So it's 10 a.m. boarding. I'll start packing at 6.
Yeah, but she works graveyard, so she's got this, right? She's going to pack tonight while Tom's getting his beauty rest. And then, right,
Will
Blaine?
that be a nap?
Oh, my God. And then you and Tom, man.
So bad.
And I like him. I mean, we went up to St. Augustine and hung out with Tom and Rhonda for a little bit.
Is that Al that's sick? Oh, my God. Sorry, brother.
Al is sick?
It's that Minnesota cooped up.
Oh, man.
Sorry, brother.
Al Brock is sick.
Al. Tom. I had 4 daughters. Named them all Jeff, but with a G. See?
Al, please get well soon. My prayers are with you. Rhonda says she's packed his Tom's Speedo. I can talk straight. I'm not slurring, am I?
Say degenerate.
Degenerate.
Wow, that was too much. Degenerate.
I have this. Kyra.
So,
Kyra. Hey, Kyra with the same last name as somebody else that I'm not going to pronounce, but you can pronounce it correctly.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
Here, fun fact. He was out working and he was traveling and somebody recognized him in the airport. And
it was a cute story.
It was really cute. None of either our coworkers know that we have a YouTube channel.
Well, we just don't, you got your personal life, so I don't go home telling everybody the things that I do at home, at work. And
right.
I try not to talk too much work at home because I already got paid for it once. I'm not going to relive it for free.
Exactly.
So that's kind of how that works.
He got recognized at the airport, and he's like, she wanted to take a picture, and he was like,
she was a sweetheart. Oh my God,
she was really cute.
The greatest couple you would hope to meet. And I took a nap on the plane to get off, and she's like, she walks up to me outside, and I'm vaping outside, waiting for the luggage thing to start, and she's like, "Excuse me, are you a degenerate?" I'm like, "Yes."
Oops.
Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do. So, oh my God, we just found you guys and blah blah blah. And I'm like, wow, talk about lottery winning odds,
right?
There's only a select handful of people actually that found our channel on purpose, and you found me on a plane landing in Buffalo, New York. It was from Orlando, so I'll give you that much. But anyway, I got to meet her and her husband, had a really nice conversation with them, and they were sweet and awesome people. So that was cool.
It was really cute. He sent
me a picture. I hope you feel better, like, Al. I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. That sucks.
Tom said he wears a Speedo under his clothes at all times. It's the secret to his success.
What was that movie we watched with the guy with the Superman cape? The Christmas movie with Kevin... Oh, shit, I don't remember his last name.
The one that was accused of bad behavior?
Yes. But remember at the end, he had a Superman cape all
He
tucked under
did.
his little sweater?
That was
That's
Elf.
the Speedo power.
That is Elf.
No, that's not Elf. Are you sure? Maybe it is. No.
No. That was,
God, help me out here, guys. It's going to drive me crazy.
we gotta watch that movie in the next couple weeks, too. Hello, Adventures of David and Aaron. Welcome.
Thank you, Brandy. You validated.
Thank you for joining.
It's just that delineation between your work life and your personal life, and I choose to get work done at work, and
we
have
love
my
you
home
guys.
Hola, Sarah.
Pam, was it you? She says we are stalkers. I don't think it was.
No. If you can wear an athletic cup all day, Tom, yeah, you definitely have your superpower.
Right?
I could barely wear one through a game.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Brandy. Nobody knows that we do this.
Well, they do, but
yeah, you guys do, but yeah.
Well, I mean, my coworkers haven't been over my house, and they don't know I brew beer, and they don't know that, because it's work, right? And work is where you got to do work.
Yeah. Tom, I was thinking we should cut it down a little bit. What do you guys think? Should we cut it down and cut off some of the dead ends?
Well, I told you it's driving me nuts, because when I'm sleeping, it'll get in my armpit, and then I'm like trying to pick up my head, and
Welcome to my world.
Okay. Yeah. And then the other week I was at work. I went over to Tampa for the day to service a unit. Mm-hmm. And the units I work on have blowers, and a blower has an intake, obviously. Mm-hmm. And it started to suck my beard toward the blower. And had it got into the grate and into the blower, it probably would have been bad. But I felt it like, I'm like, whoa, ooh. There we go. I'm gonna freaking Jesse James this shit.
Maybe we really should cut it down.
I dig it.
That's scary.
I'm not sure how long it'll get, but I'm willing to find out.
That's scary though. I don't want you hurt.
Well, I just remember to tuck it in my shirt when I go.
That's really scary.
I'm 52 years old, man. I got to find out what other things I can do in life before it's over.
Nurse Nancy, I totally agree with you. He's actually recognized, and I am not. Probably because I'm the ditz behind the brains.
Right.
Kevin, I'm for real. 13 cruises. In Miami in January, gonna run a half marathon in Key West, then back to Miami for a 5-day cruise on the Victory. We love the Victory, by the way. Coco was the cruise director when we were there.
Order shirts.
Don't have Facebook. How do I order shirts?
Hang on.
Love DMB and PDJ. Yes. Dave and Brandy and Pero DJ. Pero DJ and Dave and Brandy are amazing people. I am really, really short, so I'm going to look like an elf next to Pero DJ. Both D and J are very tall. Like a foot plus more than I am. Brandy is an absolute sweetheart. She's one of the first people that subscribed to our channel. She's wonderful.
I'll post a link here. Give me just a second. What are you doing? Quit playing music.
Why are we playing music?
Freaking music.
Cut it. Oh shoot. Jamie, you're still watching. Jamie says, "Cut it live and send it to the biggest super chat." Yeah, Tom, he was doing something today, and I pulled out he had some like receipt or some.
There you go. There's our T-shirt.
Something in his beard. I'm like, what are you doing with this? He's like, I don't know.
And you can't eat anything without having in the bottom of your beard. So
right. Trevor says don't cut it. Blaine says can't grow it on top. Might as well have a goatee.
That's pretty much. All my hair just migrated from somewhere else. So you're graced with ear hair at my age, back hair, and it just goes elsewhere. You still have the same amount of hair on your body. It's just not on your head anymore.
Oh my God, you guys!
Oh, hey,
are
Adventures in
priceless.
David and Aaron here. Thank you, guys. Yes, beer koozies do make great stocking stuffers.
Yes, Brandy, I totally agree with you.
Are there
I'm
Degenerate
shorter than
Dojo
you are.
shirts on the Teespring?
Not yet. I will put them. Is that Nancy asking? Because I told her I would do it like the next day, and I totally
Adventures.
failed.
Pam Chance asked that.
Pam, I totally failed. I told Nancy I would do it like the next day, which was last Thursday, and I totally failed. I will make sure they are up before I go to work tomorrow.
The koozies are not on Teespring because that's let me here. I'll post the link.
I actually make the koozies, and they are on Etsy. Because I make those.
Yeah, they're handmade.
Everybody thinks you should keep growing it, except for a few people. Back hair comb over. Trevor, that's not happening. Tom Beta Bailey, I totally agree. Yeah. Kevin, there are a lot of really good YouTube channels out there. I think the ones that started the community would be La Lila Loca.
Well, for us,
they've really made everyone feel
who was
like
there,
a community.
you know, the first channel we found that was like, hey, there's these other channels was definitely Lily Loca.
Right.
And then, you know, that led to other relationships with other people. And we found I could go on forever, but
the channels
look
that
at
we have found.
If you go to our channel, you could look at either my subscriptions or our liked videos, and you're going to find all of these people out there, you know. And we're not 20,000 or 50,000 strong.
No.
We're not giving away a free cruise. We'd love to win one. There is a free cruise being given away tomorrow on Sharon at Sea.
Yes. Yeah, Jeff. Thank you for finding us yesterday. She is alive and she rocks. Thank you. We watch so many channels. It's
actually helped us cut the cable, to be honest. To have all this other content of people that we can interact with, a great community, you know.
And we were so pissed at the kids when they used to bring us their phones and go,
well, they just show you some ridiculous cat video. And I love cat videos, don't get me wrong. But, you know, they call them Vines back then.
Right.
You guys remember the days of Vines?
Jeff, La Lila Loca is amazing. Sharon at Sea, Nurse Nancy, the Klaykowskis, which is also known as the Ship Show on Facebook.
Griffin Alyssa. You see,
Nurse
now you're gonna try and pin it down. And then you're gonna forget. You're gonna forget Cruising Through Life with Alan Genie. Nurse Nancy, freaking.
No, I said Nurse
Nancy. Her
Nancy.
Hijinks on the High Seas. I said that. Magic 3 Adventure. I mean, where do you stop?
Yeah, there are so many. And a lot of the creators,
Adventures of Dave and Aaron. I mean, you know, I can just sit here and gush all day long.
A lot of these creators you'll see actually logged into our channel. And
well, I mean, you do you, I do me. I watch you, you watch me, and it keeps us all, you know, connected to the cruise community, the cruise life.
So if you click or move your cursor over to one of their comments, and you click the 3 dots, you can go to their channel without leaving our chat and subscribe to their channel, and then actually you can come back without any issues.
Klaykowski has a nice video on how to do that. He's live on Wednesdays on the Ship Show, and it's a hoot.
Sharon at Sea's live on Monday nights. La Lila Loca's live on Tuesday nights. Pero DJ's live on Sunday nights. Griffin and Alyssa are live on Thursday nights. And we are live
occasionally.
We fill in for a lot of Gonzalo.
Don's family. See, once you start trying to name the great creators, you can't stop.
Don's Family Vacations. I listen to him every day.
If you go on La Lila Loca and Klaykowski and Sharon at Sea all do it, they'll have a creator corner, and at that moment, all the creators are allowed to post their channel and promote themselves. And so when that happens, just go to their name, click the 3 dots, go to their channel, and check it out.
Right?
If they're,
So
you guys are feel free to promote yourselves if you have a channel right now. EECC.
So
Yep. Thank you, Cindy.
EECC. I love her packing videos. Lived on those for months.
There's no way you could say one without missing Alana Zingano. Yes.
Yes, Alana. I love Alana,
Alana
and Raphael.
are so cool.
And Princess Z, which is not born yet. So if you are a creator, please go ahead and type creator in the comments. And
yeah, but if you if you really wanted to nail them down, go into Sharon at Sea, Loca, or Klikowski's, and they totally. Hey, Jeannie, good to have you.
Jeannie, I miss you too. I can't wait till you guys move to Florida. I know Al is trying really, really hard, and I'm really extra, not a little bit.
He's trying hard not to throw up because he's sick.
Right, but Tom's trying hard. Al is trying hard to move to Florida, and I am not just a little bit extra. I'm a lot extra.
You want to do the Josh thing? Well, I'm not feeling well. You're like, I ain't no bitch.
I ain't no bitch. Blaine's just a creator stalker. Oh my God, you're so cute. Blaine, I actually see you in a lot of the lives.
Dave and Brandy, how many cruises? They got married on a cruise ship.
They are so. Have you seen?
How many cruises have you guys been on?
Did you go back and watch those early videos?
Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh!
I watched your dog roll in the snow. I've been around a while.
Yeah, we have been around a while. We've been watching videos for a couple of years.
Ooh, Lasier's gonna create a channel.
Ooh, Lasier. You know what? If you don't create the channel I would create the channel for yourself. One great thing about YouTube is when you put, you need to talk to Mare. When you put your videos on YouTube, they're always there. So you can watch it on vacation and relive it on your lunch break when you're having a really bad day. That is my
While I'm editing the video, I'm literally reliving the vacation, and then we get to watch it again and again and again. So much fun to be had. I mean, you got to edit it to where people will actually want to watch it. Or if you go back to our early miracle vlogs, I mean, they're like a freaking hour long, and every stingray I saw is on that video.
Forgot to mention that everybody in Florida believes in fireworks.
Getting it cut down is hard because you're like, man, I want to do this for me. But if you're going to be a creator and put it out there to the public, then you have to create for everybody else to watch too. And that's going to end up where that is a moving target, right? That could be a 15-minute video,
Johnny,
a couple videos. That could be a 30-minute video, or in my case, a 1 hour and 20-minute video. Nails my mare.
Mare wants to know about the GoPro 8 and what came out.
Gassy.
And
ooh, that was cool.
That was disgusting.
Talk to me about the GoPro 8. I'm really debating a $349 bundle with 32 SD or a disc, SD card, and an extra battery. And usually they'll throw in the shorty stick and a head mount or something like that.
Yeah, head mount on the bundle.
Yes, we are interested in the GoPro 8 as well. The reason we're interested is the hyper smooth. It basically reduces the need for a gimbal, or by this time it eliminates it. And it also has live features in it to where we can stream live to YouTube straight from the GoPro. So we can be out in the backyard, dicking around in the pool, doing our thing, hit the GoPro, boom, we're doing live on YouTube without all of this complication stuff. And it'll do 4K at 60 frames a second. I mean, if you need 4K 60 frames, and it's got a bunch of other cool features where it'll do like slow-mo to live when you press the button. It switches to real time, the whatever you're doing, 24 frames a second or whatever. And then you hit the button again and boom, off it goes again. So a lot of really cool features in that one. But really the big deal for me is the 4K at 60. And the YouTube Live and the Hyper Smooth. The Hyper Smooth is bomb.
And I believe the GoPro 8 is probably the most game-changing GoPro that's come out since the 5.
Well, Osmo is really, or DJI has really stepped up their deal with the action cam and the little Osmo Pocket as well.
Yeah, I love the Pocket.
They demanded that GoPro answer their
the GoPro had to answer for it.
GoPro pushed a pile of, or Osmo pushed a pile of chips into the table, and GoPro was like, okay, let me see what we can do to really raise our game. So I think they came out with 2 years worth of features in 1 year just to answer the Osmo.
Jeff, that's a great question, which I can't answer at this moment.
Sandy, marketing director for Degenerate Cruisers and all-around shenanigator. If ever there was a truer resume.
That is true. Yes. We someone was asking, I think it was Blaine 2007 was asking about your
Johnny B
drone.
wants to do the breathalyzer. I'll go get it. Hang on.
What the hell? Yeah, so my car has had some serious issues, and luckily it's paid off. But I think we've put all whatever an annual payment on a car would be. I think we've paid for that in the last month. So yeah, there's that. Seems like every Christmas my car decides to have issues.
I am tired of spending money on bills.
I agree. We did get the lottery
ticket. When you were a kid and you had an allowance and you would be like, I'm going to go to McDonald's or I'm going to go down to the warehouse record store back in the 80s.
Right.
Not that old. And buy a cassette tape or whatever. I'm going to buy stuff out of the back of a comic book magazine, you know. Now right. I'm an adult and I make money and I have to spend it on stuff I don't want to spend it on, like staying indoors. Climate control.
Jeannie, I am so sorry you have snow and ice. Everybody that is getting hit by this winter storm that is crossing the United States, it started out in the Pacific Northwest. It is moving its way east. Please stay warm. Please stay safe. We love you guys. Jeannie says she's supposed to get that's Al. We're supposed to get 7 to 14 inches today and tomorrow.
All right, now this should obviously be a 20-minute wait time, so there's going to be liquor on my breath, and here we go.
Trevor used a Polaroid camera. Trevor, I haven't seen a Polaroid camera in probably a decade.
0.09.
And Anthony's constantly... Nancy, I know. My car seems to be a serious... Shut the... Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I mean, we would obviously rather make an occasional $800 payment than make a $400 or $600 or $800, depending on what you choose to drive,
in the last
car
3
payment
weeks.
every month. But it's inconvenient when it happens. Final Jeopardy. I'm going with 1.3. 0.13.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How did you... Yep, extra. And my drink is empty. Why is my drink empty? Yeah, car payment.
Hey, Dave Elliott.
My car payment, my car's paid off, but it's costing us a lot of money in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it happens. It's a good car, though.
It is a great car, but I'm really digging some of the new features that are out. I'm shocked at some of the new features that are out.
I'm digging a lot of the new features and the safety stuff and all of that about the new cars and the bumper to bumper, 100,000 mile, all of that,
Lifetime warranty on it.
I mean,
wow.
But imagine if you only put $800 or $1,500 into your car payment or into your car a year versus $600 every month. That is so much cruise money.
Right, but we put $1,500 in every freaking Christmas.
When it happens is different. It's irrelevant.
Every Christmas.
But the fact of the matter is there's a lot of cruise money to be had by not making a car payment.
Well, I make the waves move. It looks like...
Red Eyes. Look on Amazon. You'll find all kinds of breathalyzers on there. We've used 2 different ones. This one was $14.93. It's particularly beepy. So for videos, it's a lot of beeping going on. The other one we had, let me grab it. I'll show it to you.
Blaine, my bed is maybe 10 feet away from this backdrop. Oh, where'd you go? Bye, baby. Johnny B. I am seriously feeling elbow itch. I need to put more Neosporin on it, and
this is the other one.
And I'll go night-night.
That was eventually. They're roughly $15, and it lasted about 3 months worth of drink videos, so that's pretty good.
I dig all the features as well, but they dig monthly payments, and that sucks.
Sandy's got a point. Time for some crackers. I want to show you guys the miracle that is Krista. Grab the Pringles. The Pringles.
I ate them all.
Where's the can? Did you throw the can out?
I don't know, but I may have thrown it.
That's all right. Never mind.
I gotta pee. No, it's not in the trash can, honey. Well, I don't know what I did.
The storyline is that Krista can fit her hand in a Pringles can. All the rest of us are stuck dumping the Pringles out on ourselves. So my issue is this. Nothing. I am not getting past the first 6 Pringles. Krista, on the other hand.
Hang on, Sandy. I got a whole stash over here. I got the baby French fries too. What about the Pringles?
All the way to the bottom. She can get to all the chips.
There's crumbs down there.
Drives me crazy. So we make a good couple. Kristen can get to the top, or I can get to the top of the can. Kristen clean out the bottom.
Brandy, I've been doing research on cars. Wait a minute, I missed something. Shit, scroll back up,
Journey
baby.
with the Gingers is here. Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Yes, Blaine. Once they get paid for, they start breaking. That is totally true.
Tom, unless you have like a snake tongue, you can't get out any more than I can with the hand.
Shit.
Blaine is a problem solver. He just puts the can up to his mouth and lets the Pringles fall into his mouth. Done.
I must be really intoxicated because I'm seeing nose hair and butt hair. Did I miss something?
Maybe that was a bit earlier.
Okay. Thought my thing. Oh yeah, that's way back.
Yes. Here's the current sitch.
Okay, I need to look up here now. Because this is
Journey with the Gingers just showed up. Brandy hasn't made a car payment. Tom thinks it's adorable that you can stick your entire arm into a Pringles can.
I've never thought it was an issue.
Tom's comparing himself to Gene Simmons now.
I've always been able to do that. So I didn't think it was an issue. And we were doing one of our videos.
It took me 30 years to spot it. That I saw her do it.
And he's all, what?
On one of our drink videos, like, wait a minute, what is this miracle happening in front of me?
I'm like, I'm just eating Pringles, right? I don't get it. I need more goldfish. And yes, okay, you get the beer. Sandy, I made sure that I was prepared. So I have me a little stash over here with all the snacks. Unfortunately, I finished the Pringles before we went live. And the Ritz Bits.
2 points.
And so all that's left is the picnics and the goldfish.
And picnics and goldfish, would goldfish be your go-to if you given the choice?
Yeah.
Yeah?
These are pretty colors too.
But they don't taste different.
No, they don't. But they're pretty.
I think they should, don't you?
Jennifer killed us. Says we're a riot. And just add alcohol. We can be whatever.
It's whatevs. We're covering.
Right, Wanda?
We're covering for adventures ahead here.
Look at this freaking box. It's like it's bigger than my head.
I think you sticking your. I think Tom's right. It's parlor tricks.
Parlor tricks?
Some black magic voodoo of you putting your whole hand into a Pringles.
Here's a Pringles can.
We get it.
Here's my hand. It goes in and.
But she could touch the bottom.
That's my fingernail on the bottom.
Thank you for rubbing it in.
You hear it, Tom? So. I think they should taste like Skittles. No shit, Tom, right? But then I would be even fatter than I am today.
Oh, it's been quite the Thanksgiving, too. We're on day 3 of having turkey or Thanksgiving dinner for dinner, which is delicious. And I'm only halfway through a pecan pie. So there's a lot of pecan pie in my future. What's your guys' favorite pie? Well,
and another thing is everybody needs to know that all our family is on the West Coast and we're on the East Coast. So your family is in California.
So I get all the pecan pie. So, neener in your face.
and all my family's in Oregon. So the only ones that are actually here at our home to celebrate Thanksgiving is our son and his fiance, and then you and I, and
we have
anybody else. We've adopted lots of kids, so to speak.
Not legally adopted, but you go through life and you make friends and kids
love you, Anisha,
and stuff.
I'm glad you're having a good day. So yeah,
the goldfish box is extra size. Extra being the key word,
right?
Pecan, humble, sweet potato, lemon meringue, Johnny B. That was my mom's favorite pie. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
We used to go to, when I was a kid, we would go like run an errand or go to the dentist or a doctor appointment for me. I'd get a shot and we would stop at Marie Callender's and she would buy me lemon meringue pie to make it right.
That's why I got. So I suck at cooking.
Strawberry rhubarb is good.
And because I know he wanted, I ask everybody.
Journey
in the
with
house,
the Gingers pecan pie from we bought ours. It's a Marie Callender pie.
Yeah.
The only one I know that
it.
makes a better pecan pie that we can buy is my neighbor across the street. His mom makes it with bourbon. La
Sierra's apple pie shots. Yes.
Apple.
Yes.
Caramel apple or banana cream, definitely. Those are good choice. Apple pie shots. Okay, I'll agree that that's not too bad.
No. Tom, I'm not imagining really big goldfish.
Tom, imagine is the goldfish with oh.
Right? Not going there. But I don't cook great. My mom is an amazing cook. But apparently it skipped a generation. So I've worked really hard at actually making Thanksgiving dinner without burning it. My son, my husband, and I, and this year his fiance, we've actually enjoyed Thanksgiving. I do cook a turkey.
I do cook baked turkey.
I do cook a turkey.
I do cook a turkey.
And I asked them what their favorites are because one year I tried to make everything that was like traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and it was just too much. Because a lot of people
like
bring
I said,
stuff.
we're on day 3 of Thanksgiving dinner over here at the Degenerate house.
But I made green bean
Canadian,
casserole.
I was confused for a second about you guys saying it was Thanksgiving. Yeah, I get that.
Right, that makes sense. I did make green bean casserole. I made sweet potatoes.
Chocolate pecan pie, Blaine? Tell me more.
I bought pies because they were only $3.99.
Ooh.
So I bought a pumpkin and a pecan pie. I made mashed potatoes and gravy, and...
Did you see Dave and Randy's comments? Those guys are living in the future.
My apple pie shot has Fireball in it, and
that's a lot of rhubarb. I didn't expect to see that much rhubarb.
I love rhubarb pie.
I do too, but I didn't figure it was like a real popular thing, right?
You like rhubarb?
We've been together 30 years. You just found out like green olives last week, and now
I'll have to make rhubarb pie this year because I like rhubarb. My mom used to make rhubarb pie. It was delish. Every summer because we had rhubarb growing in our garden and she didn't know what else to do with it other than to make pie.
Johnny B just found out that Klaykowski is allergic to pecans. He has a nut allergy.
But does he have... I'm not
letting
going
that
there.
go.
I'm letting that go. Actually, John is going to be here with us.
Tom, we went to Denny's restaurant for Thanksgiving. I tried going back for leftovers and they kicked me out. Dicks.
Right? Mare's allergic to pecans too.
Wow. Pam Chance, got to get up early. Yeah.
Have a great night. I don't have to work until 1:30 tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited.
It's just like running on. We're like Sharon at Sea marathon in this thing at this point.
Yeah, we're actually giving Jamie and Sharon a run for their money. We've been on for 2 hours. Josh should be proud of us.
And yeah, so far it's gone pretty smooth. Other than that one hiccup where I had to restart OBS.
Right?
But yeah, it's all good.
Good night, Pam. Sleep good. Have a wonderful Sunday. Yeah, I dropped that.
Blaine, he's allergic to nuts. He must itch around York. The ship show nut. It reminds me of that song. I've got big balls. He's got big balls. I'm just itching to tell you about this.
Blaine, why did you retract a message? In this?
Maybe he wasn't happy with his spelling.
I know. I'm always embarrassed because when I'm typing on the
You're
phone...
close, Anissa. You can have a beer soon. And see that you're going to pop like the Hindenburg.
She's going to... Anissa's like over pregnant.
Yeah, Sharon or Jamie, yeah. It's not so easy to look up and see 2 hours. Yeah.
Right? I had to pee, and I had to pee again.
I don't even know how you guys don't pee and you both stay in front of the camera. Her and I have gotten up to go get drinks, to go to the bathroom, to Gabby came home from work, the dogs bark.
They do stay a lot more sober than we do, I think, on the show, when they do the lives.
Well, maybe they hold their booze better.
Well, I'm hammered, so...
So there's that.
There's that. And I haven't done my drink on my computer because I need this. This is my extra income. Sometimes I use voice recognition
Blaine said
he
misspelled. That's why he redacted.
Oh, okay. Blaine, trust me. The A and the S in my keyboard, interchangeable. And I typed something in earlier when we lost volume. I tried to type in happy, but it was H-A-O-O-P. Yeah, it didn't work out. Adult diapers. Oh, that's how you do it.
Good tip. These are pro YouTubers we're talking to.
I am not pissing and sitting in it.
Dude, are you kidding me? On a road trip? We could make such good time if we wore adult diapers while we drove.
There is no freaking way.
We could be at my sister's house in California in like 20 hours.
And no. There's no way I am wearing
There's a concept I want you to learn called team player.
Team player, my ass. I am not wearing a dighty.
Team player.
No dighty for me.
You know what a little lady vagina tastes like?
You're going to pull that shit over and I'm going to pee in a potty. Oh, and apparently if I drink... Oh, Anissa. Did the lockjaw go away yet? Oh my god, I was so worried for you at that point. Cindy's like, you all are awesome.
1 gallon jug. Yep, been there, Daniel. Except I had a 32-ounce big gulp and filled that thing up and still had the need. So I rolled them back when we had windows that you cranked. Rolled that thing down, pitched it out the window.
When he was driving, was that when you were driving truck?
Yeah. I was hauling cattle feed around Northern California.
And I was at home with a baby, which is now the dit.
Got to make your money.
Right?
I used to haul a set of doubles around.
Jeff, I am not sober. Scoop no modo naps. Would you please decipher what Jeff said? Oh shit, I almost knocked your mod off. Please decipher. Oh no, I dropped a goldfish too.
Go get it.
I ain't
Brandy.
going to get.
Where's Brandy?
Puppers!
Come here, Puppers.
Puppers!
She's all crashed out. She's like, man, you guys never quit.
Down here. I gotta get the other one because she's not so smart. Jeff is waiting to meet us.
Well, we're waiting to meet you too.
Blaine, just hang out the window. Oh, yeah, he...
One of my best memories as a child was my uncle, who's deceased now. No, it was the other uncle. But anyway, we're coming back from Lake
I got a story about him banging
to
shit out the
Riverside,
window.
California, and my other uncle had a camper on a pickup truck back in the days of pickup truck campers. So that means it still exists, but it was really popular back then. And they're drinking, or the passengers are drinking, the people in the camper are drinking. Marv's sober, he's driving, and Kim leans out the window, stands up, and us kids are up there in that top bunk portion, you know, where you can see what's going on down the road.
Jeff, I'm not either.
We used to think it felt like we were flying, and then all of a sudden, Kim's head pops out the side window, and there's piss going down the side of the camper. And they are just woohooing it up and having the best time of their lives, man. It was the most hilarious. And us kids just thought that Kim was just a bomb, man. He was the coolest uncle that ever existed.
Okay.
Because he just stood up out the car window and let one rip out the window. That was just awesome.
What about what you did to our daughter?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so our daughter...
How about that Jeopardy board?
Our daughter is with her boyfriend at the time, and we're up at a bar in Eugene, and there's like 4 different carloads of people.
We were at a biker bar, too.
We were at a biker bar, and I was one of the DDs. And we are on our way back to our community to get closer to home, because we're all starting to get a little, well, they were starting to get a little drunk.
Who is they? Define they.
I would say all but 4 people in our 12 to 15 person group were drunk. And we get to a point on the freeway where there's not a lot of traffic. And I'm driving pretty quick. Fortunately, my foot is really, it's got a lot, I think all my weight settles in my foot and my belly.
Jeff, we're in Orlando.
Those are my 2 issues. So I'm hitting the gas pedal kind of hard. And we're going to pass our daughter. And my amazing, wonderful, handsome husband is sitting in the passenger seat. And what do you do?
I don't know. You're telling the story. You tell me what happened.
Yeah, he drops his drawers and rolls the window down and sticks his ass out the seat. Out the window. And I'm like...
Never happened.
I hit the gas pedal even harder because I was like... Big John and the twins are hanging out the window
This is fabrication.
And so I'm like hitting the gas.
Fake news.
10 miles later, we pull into the bar that we're going to stop at, and they're still laughing. Because Amanda looked over and all she saw was her dad's ass.
Really?
This is the story.
Yeah, that's a good story.
When you got to go, you got... Blaine? Yeah. Tom, that was the day Jason wished he had used the bidet.
Well, if it had actually happened.
It really did happen.
I don't know about that. I mean, like, I have a history of getting my butt out in public, right?
Yes, we are just north of Orlando, Florida. Blaine, right? Cindy, yeah, that's exactly what she said. She's like, Mom, Dad had his ass out the window, and it was all going on.
All right.
And
well, I mean, there's multiple flaws in this story. A, we lived in Oregon. Who gets their butt out in Oregon in a moving car with the wind chill of minus 100?
Okay, I gotta pee.
Who can fit themselves out? I mean, we're talking about an adult. I'm better than 6 feet tall and can fit themselves out a window somehow. The story is ridiculous, so I don't know what to say. Believe what you want. I guess that's all I can say. Red Eye says, is that the blue hole? Spikers thinks it's funny that this total fabrication came up tonight. I mean, we cruised together. How many times was my butt out? None. 0. Nada. Didn't happen. So, the history of Jason having his butt out. Yes, there is. I don't think so. Tom says this turned into our cruise battle. Yeah, battle. Excuse me. Hello. You know, Cruise Wars, Liga Loca.
Oh, Cruise Wars. Cruise Wars! I love Jenny and Tony. They're actually on a cruise ship right now with Jenny's mom.
Are they on tomorrow? Are they on?
Yeah,
I saw Guy's Burger. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on, and Jenny's mom and
let me know when,
friends
bro.
surprised them. And... I am so excited for that because Jenny, they're getting ready to move down here to Florida.
Spikers, is the place as cool, and have you been there for Florida Brewery? Because that is absolutely my favorite brewery right now in Florida.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the phone?
I had to make a phone call.
Right now.
Right now.
And, okay, so we're going to close this.
No, we're not.
I've got the mouse.
Amanda. Okay, I need you. Your dad doesn't believe me, so I need you to tell our viewers the story about us passing you on the freeway after we left a bar in Eugene. So I'm
bad
putting you on
back,
speaker.
bad knees. It didn't happen.
Oh, is that when Josh was with us?
Yes. So what happened?
Oh, if I remember properly, Josh and Dad had a mooning contest.
And was your dad's ass was outside the passenger window, bare and all?
Okay, that's not an uncommon thing for the Wamhaus.
It's not. Well, is it uncommon for your father?
No.
Okay, so what I think happened here is I was on the road. Krista was hanging out with her boyfriend. And so there was this a crossing of streams, basically. But it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Amanda, would that be true?
No, you're really funny, Dad.
Okay, you're painting me into a corner here. Give me something. It was dark, right? It was the middle of the night.
That it was, and we were definitely drinking.
Okay, so you were drinking. It was dark, and you may have thought you saw your dad's ass hanging out the window.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. I rest my case.
Oh, you guys are fucking
Your
funny.
ass was out the window, dude. I was driving the freaking car. Yes, Wanda, I am calling him out. I am calling him out so hard, I called our daughter, whose car we were driving past while his ass was out the window.
All right. Thanks for helping me out. Love you.
Love you too.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Amanda. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
All right. So everybody's willing to admit
that your ass was out the fucking window.
It was dark, and everyone was inebriated, except for the BBs, of course.
Dave, the night was dark and cold, and the moon was full.
It's like a beginning of a novel here.
It was very full. A hairy white ass passed at 100 miles an hour.
I mean, I'm not saying I can't tolerate temperature, but...
Red eyes, shit.
To stick your butt out the window? That would...
Wanda, Krista 1, Jason 0.
Oh, thanks for having my back there, Wanda.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I had to call in the ringer. I had to call in one of the children. She's our beautiful daughter. She's
okay,
30.
So the bottom line is, to come clean, both my kids have seen my ass out the window multiple times. If you are not if you're in a different car than me and I pass you, you will probably see my ass. That's just the rules of dadhood.
Right?
To give your kids a BA.
Our daughter is 33 years old. And
is BA still a thing?
I don't know.
What do we call it now?
I don't know. Grow your goatee long enough so it covers your butt.
Well, that'd be awesome. Like this gray furry shit.
Whatever's for sure. Yeah, it is totally true. Ass out the window. Yes. So yeah, our daughter's 33. Our grandson is 13.
Yep.
And our son is 23.
CG
so
Lloyd.
there's 10 years
I
between
haven't
each
said
one
hello
of
to you
them.
yet. Hello. But yeah, phone a friend did not pan out in my case. Although I did make a good case, right?
We not only phoned a friend, we phoned a child of ours. Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Thanks for ratting me out. Remind me not to be interrogated with you. If we ever get arrested, I hope it's not together. I'll be like...
Wanda's like, whenever I see an ass out the window, she's going to ask if that's Jason. Yeah, Trevor, she totally didn't see this coming. But her and I don't know if you're on our Facebook, you could probably find her and I look a lot alike. We are a lot alike personally, personality wise. Which is why we don't get along
totally
a lot
raised
of the time.
right, but by us, we did the best we could. But she's that's kids though. You watch them grow, and they grow beyond you.
Blaine, our grandson, actually, he's a member of our channel. I don't know if he's on tonight, but he's actually an amazing young man.
He's one of the coolest dudes I know.
I know. He's an amazing young man, and
I got to put together our vacation video of him still.
yeah, I can't wait to see what he becomes as an adult, because he's actually incredible. We got to hang out with him for like 7 days here in Orlando, Florida, and then I went back to Oregon for another, I think, 5 days, and hung out with everybody back there.
Jason will be on live PD.
Right? Live PD is almost over. I am getting no live PD on Saturday night.
I'm so over being on camera in the wrong context. Nails by Mare. Oh my God, Jason, you are like my bestie and cruise buddy, Carl. Moon the world. I get caught in the moment. I do.
I love
It's not that I meant to shoot my daughter a BA. It just happened, We were driving. I saw her car, and I'm like, haha, we got you.
Yeah, I did, CJ.
We're the victors, and then the next thing you know, I got my butt out in 40-degree or 30-degree weather, and it happened. It's a good thing it was actually my daughter, and I didn't mistake the car for somebody else. I'd be like,
yeah.
Woo!
Believe it
be
or
like,
not.
oh my God.
Believe it. Phone a friend didn't work in your favor. Believe it or not, we have a really good relationship with our kids. Our youngest child, we only have 2 kids, 2 biological kids and 2 adoptive kids. Our youngest biological kid, he lives here.
Well, we have collected a lot of people. I mean, we're not young.
Yeah.
We're not super young. We're not old, especially mentally. But we've collected a lot of people we call family.
Yeah.
Over the years, and that's not going to change.
Sharice, Sean, Hayden, and Amanda.
I couldn't. It'd be like trying to name your favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, no, again, don't got one.
Who is family? But man, we have been really blessed to collect a lot of good people through the course of our lives.
And I can tell you, on a daily basis, I will get off the phone with one to get on the phone with another. I mean, at least with 3 of them.
They don't call me because they're going to get a whole different speech from me. My speech basically goes, get your fucking shit together.
I have 3 of them that call me daily.
Suck it up.
3 out of the 4 call me daily. Sometimes multiple times. And I love them so much.
Suck it up.
And
Let me call an
I
ambulance.
do. I frequently...
well, you know how you
yes, Cindy, you totally see.
Before my parents died, I'd call my parents and I'd be like, my dad would answer the phone. He'd be like, "Hey, Dad, how's it going? Great. Let me talk to your mom." Or here's your mom, and he would pass my mom the phone. Right?
It's exactly what he would do.
And so any of the kids call me and are you okay? You need stitches? Are you inside the road? What's going on here? But other than that, it's pretty much, do you want me to call you an ambulance?
But even when we did have one of our kids call us from the side of the road, and he called me, and I'm like, he's like, Mom, I don't know what to do. And I said, I'm going to have to wake up your father. He's like, oh.
This shit just got real.
Yes. Tom, most of my conversations with my dad is asking him if he can hear me now. Yeah, no.
Is your dad the Verizon guy?
Okay. I don't know how long Jamie was live for his record.
Well, we're not breaking anybody's record.
Well, I think he was 3 hours and something. And
are you guys down for breaking some records tonight?
If all of you guys are ready to log off, we can log off. I don't know what anyone's doing tonight.
Conceptually, I'd say our stream has gone very well, except for the little OBS hiccup.
Right?
So I think The Wire, Jamie, and Klaykowski, much thanks to you guys at getting my deal dialed in to where we could sit here and pull shenanigans all night long. So that's all good.
Mare's helping her youngest pack her stuff to help her move out faster. Mare, I wish...
Blaine says break that record.
Hey, we can go. I mean...
Okay.
I got goldfish
Nobody
and
goes
alcohol.
this hard, though.
I got it.
I'm not calling Klekowski or Jamie out by any means, but sorry, I got the hiccups.
Jamie wants us to break a record.
What is the record, Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie, what is the record?
I mean, we're talking about my butt out the window here. We're really out of cruise content. Not that my ass ain't been seen on a cruise ship either.
Yeah, your ass has been seen on a cruise ship.
So it's slightly cruise related.
Trevor, 3:50 a.m. Oh my gosh. So I had to get up for work at 2:45 a.m. on Wednesday. Worked a shift. Got off at work at just in time for rush hour in the morning.
So, need new beer.
He's thinking about 3 hours. And then I drive through rush hour. I get home. I fall asleep. I'm having I was driving in the fog and everything. It was absolutely crazy. So truck drivers.
The fog? Wow. Poor you.
It was fog and I was
goodness.
in the country. It was not good.
The whole country fog.
It was not good. And
is Daniel still here? Daniel, please give us your worst driving story.
Yeah, no.
Put Krista in check.
Hey, I have crashed multiple times on snow and ice. I've driven multiple times on snow and ice.
Cap to crash.
My dad was so freaked out. Oh, Blaine says it's breathalyzer time. Am I drunk?
All right.
I might be.
Let's do it.
Am I more intoxicated than I was last time? Yep.
Kevin says, hope to meet you. You're awesome people. And
oh, shit.
You don't mean what that means to us when you say that, so thank you very much.
Oh, my gosh. Jeanette. She's in Puerto Rico right now. Oh, my gosh.
0.13. Fresh beer on the breath.
I'm here until the beer is gone. That's not freaking happening in this house. I'm going to call it, last year's calling it a night. Last year, I don't blame you.
Thanks for hanging with us, bro. I appreciate that very much.
Daniel Donnelly probably has stories about the women who are waiting in the truck stop. What are they called?
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards, there we go.
This is like one-legged prostitute stuff. Jeff, I got a fan. Jeff says, snow and ice. I'm in Minnesota. That's like what they live on.
I am a 1.4, so I am totally sober.
Well, I mean, that's not scientific. I mean, obviously, everybody's got liquor on their breath. But
not so much.
There's a basic thermometer of where we're at.
Back to the goldfish. Yes, Blaine, lot lizards. I forgot what they were called. Lizards are us. Tom, that would be funny. Anyway.
But $20 is $20, you know. I got a cruise to pay for.
So, yes, our children love us. They call me frequently. And I totally understand getting up really early in the morning and then driving. Oh,
my goodness.
It's
the early,
exhausting.
the drive, the work. Oh.
I think it's the early. The early was the problem. I can, like tomorrow I'm working from 1:30 to 6.
Easy, princess. It's fine.
And I got that.
It'll be okay.
I got it tomorrow. So glad to have you all this company while Doug's... Yeah.
Sorry.
Cindy, you got this. I know. I totally know.
Blaine, that helps the lot lizards get new dentures. Jay, if you ain't never had a gummer...
This must be the after hours version. You could be on live PD. We could.
All you gotta do is call 911.
How did you two meet? I'm gonna let you tell that story.
All right, so yeah. It was a Super Bowl Sunday in 1991, and I was hanging out. 1990. Sorry. See, I'm telling the story incorrectly already.
Keep going.
And the Super Bowl sucked. It was a blowout. And I was hanging out with my buddy. And we just said, screw it. Let's go down to the bar. Get us a drink. And we'll hang out with some other people since the Super Bowl sucks. So we bailed out of his house. And we went down to this bar. And the lady that's waiting on us was Krista. And I saw her from way across, after the server seated us and all that business. I saw her and I was like, who is that? And I was just like, just you knew at the moment. They say that love at first sight. It's absolutely true in my case. So I see her, and she keeps walking our way, and she's walking our way, and the next thing you know, she's standing at the table, and I'm just a complete idiot, right? I don't know what to even say to this lady that's standing in front of me, and I'm just like, blah. I can't even figure out what to order, right? I'm just stupid.
I thought he wasn't even 21.
And she was 35, 40 miles from my house, and I kept going back to that bar to try to get her to be, and so I would call him and ask him, is Krista working? Because I didn't want to invest 30 minutes in driving, obviously, in LA. And so I would call and ask if she's working. And like, yeah, she's on tonight. And I would run down there and I'd be like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, thinks I live around the corner and this is like the neighborhood place or something. She doesn't know I just drove 40 miles, and I don't want to act like I'm, insane and stalking her. And so eventually I talked her into longer conversations, and then she got to know me a little bit. And then eventually I got to ask her if she would be interested in going to get sushi. And she's like, sushi? I've never had sushi. I don't even know what the sushi thing. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. I mean, of course, I'm trying to sell it up. So I asked her if she wants to go out to sushi. I find out through the course of our conversations that she had recently moved from Oregon to Southern California. And she didn't have a lot of friends. She was a recent transplant. And so I just was like the right timing, the right place, the right time with the right pitch. And the next thing I know, she's sitting beside me in a car on the way to a restaurant I have never tried in my life.
He borrowed his mom's car to try to impress me. It was so adorable.
Which was a 88 Pontiac Fiero.
He was so adorable.
So I took her to sushi. We just hit it off. We finished each other's sentences, and that was that. And
we've been together over 30 years and been married 26 years.
Yep. I proposed to Krista 3 months after I met her.
And I accepted.
My parents said I was crazy, insane. Her parents said the same thing.
Thank you, Anissa.
Everybody said, you guys are ridiculous. This is stupid. It's not going to end well.
The only one who actually believed in us was my grandmother.
My sister and your grandma.
Yeah, your sister and my grandma.
My sister was like, hey, if you think it's going to work out, then you need to find out. You might be a fool. And
she said, what did she say? You were...
When I told her about you, she said, you're fucked.
No, she said something different. What is it they say in Bambi? Because that's exactly what she said.
You're Twitter-pated?
Yes, you're Twitter-pated. That's exactly what your sister said to you.
She might have told you that story, but when I told her about you, she said, yeah, you're fucked.
And we've been together. Yes, Tom Beetle Bailey, we still eat sushi. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, I was all trying to be cool. Like, hey, Anissa, just was driving by. Yes, thought I'd stop by.
I love this man with everything I've got.
Thought I'd stop by for a drink and a little food. Hey, how you doing? I didn't know you were working tonight. How cool.
Wanda says you have a sparkle in your eyes when you talk about falling in love with me.
Of course. Yeah.
I
got lucky.
We did.
Life owes me nothing. Hit it out of the park on the first swing. And, a lot of people try hard for love, and it either doesn't last, or they find it again, or, life circumstances happen and you're left without it. And, here I am 30 years later, and I still have it, and I'm not stupid enough to not appreciate it.
I love this man. He's amazing. He treats me like the queen that I want to be.
My reward is to jump on a plane on frickin' Monday morning sometimes and haul ass for somewhere else to try and make climate control happen in this place.
We thank you very much, Journey with the Gingers. We appreciate that. Thank you, Anissa. Yes, we love each other very much. We know we're not the normal, though.
No, but it's so easy to take love for granted when it happens to you right out of the gate. You're 23 years old, in my case, 21
I was
in
21.
yours.
20.
And
actually,
then,
I was
boom,
20. I lied to you.
Boom. Here's your girl. Thank you very much for coming. Here's your prize. Have a good night.
Yeah.
And other people try so hard and believe in love so much more than we do. And it just... it happens to them for a short period, or it happens to them multiple times, or it doesn't happen and they have to keep believing, where it just happened to us and it stayed that way.
Red Eyes says you're a smart man.
I'm smart enough to know when a good thing happens to me.
He is my knight in shining armor.
We do still eat sushi, Tom.
We do. There's an all-you-can-eat sushi joint about 3 miles from here, and we do go there occasionally.
Occasionally?
You know, he doesn't.
All I gotta do is, if I want to get Krista out to dinner, is go, well, I was thinking about sushi. What are you thinking? And my favorite's Mexican. Anything spicy. But if I tried to sell her Mexican, it would be a much different sell.
I'm okay with because you want Mexican.
Yeah,
so
but that
I'm
wouldn't.
okay.
No. Sushi is a hard sell, right?
Sushi is a hard sell.
All I got to do is be like, I was thinking I'd like to get out of the house and maybe go to some sushi. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
She's like standing there with the car keys, like, beep, beep, let's go. Hey, get in the car. It's time for sushi, man. Mexican's like, well, I got to do my makeup and I need a shower, and I got to get on my right clothes and, my hair's not done. And it's like trying to ride the motorcycle where it's like, oh, well, hang on a minute. Pump the brakes.
Right?
Pump the brakes just a minute. I got to get my gear on. I got to do my biker makeup.
Jeff, so yes, grandmothers are amazing. Unfortunately, she did tell me prior to when I told her we were getting married, she said that she wasn't going to be alive for our wedding. So, and she did not. She did have cancer. And Jeff, we just celebrated last year our 25th wedding anniversary. So we actually,
which embarked our new journey on cruising.
Right? And Jeff, I'm gonna say hey to you. Wanda, I do love sushi and Mexican food. My favorite are cheese enchiladas.
Does that count as Mexican food?
Get over it. The credibility to Jason's story about the Pacific is all shot now. We were not high school sweethearts.
All right, so maybe I didn't get a professional in Samoa.
Yeah, no.
Well, I got no money to spend on whores and hookers.
I spent it all already. I do like shopping. Blaine, I love food too. Get in
See
my
that?
belly.
Engaged
Get
after
in
3
my
months.
belly.
Married the day before his 1-year anniversary. Been married 12 years.
Congratulations.
Cheers to you.
We actually didn't get married for 3 years. There was kind of a debate between my family and us about when or where we would get married. We lived in California at the time, and my family lived in Oregon. I didn't want just one family to have to travel. I felt it wasn't fair. So we chose to get married in Las Vegas. We were fine getting married at a drive-through because it was just a piece of paper. My family insisted that we get married in a church. We did get married in the Presbyterian Church in Las Vegas so that both families had to travel. And we do have video of our wedding. And we renewed our vows last year.
Well, we knew it was going to happen.
At the exact time we got married. He planned our renewal ceremony. And
well, once I knew that I could suck you into my nightmare, right? And I
Right.
had you like in my grip. And so at that point it wasn't so important that we were actually officially married. What was important is that we were still together. You know what I mean? So I had you in my life, and I could sell you the fact that we were going to be together, and we were like down. It was weird. It was really bizarre. It was a miracle.
do you know that it costs more to get divorced than it does married?
I don't care. Like that's going to happen. But anyway,
It's very strange.
The main thing is it took us a while to get married, just simply due to economics versus being together. So, much props to the people that can afford to go out and do their thing. There was debate about what to do, where to do it, and we'd have been down with whatever happened. So it happened, and then the next thing you know, it's 30 years later.
Genie. That's where I met you both at your renewal. We got there late. Oh, yes, you did. That is exactly where you met us. You got to meet us at our 25th wedding renewal.
Cheers, Jeff. 33 ain't nothing right home.
Tell Gary hi.
That is a big deal.
Yeah.
33 years married is a big deal.
And you actually are in our photo, Jeannie, or Jeanette, of our 25th wedding renewals. What?
Family.
You need to come over.
With some coquito.
With some coquito. Yeah, where's my coquito? I didn't get any coquito for Thanksgiving. There's some issues going on in my house.
Wanda loves sushi and Mexican. I was made to hang out with Wanda for sure. Mexican and sushi? Are you kidding me? You don't like Mexican? Or sushi? You like sushi?
Wanda, we love you, and we'll be more than happy to hang out with you together. And yeah, I'm kind of jelly.
Dude, chill.
I was kind of jelly.
No, I'm just saying she's cool.
Minute.
She's cool people.
Okay, relax, I was kind of jelly for a moment.
Trevor says it took him 4 years to ask his wife to marry him. Just to be sure, or were you just shy? If I hadn't locked this shit up with Krista really quick, it would have been a problem. Hang on a minute. Get new batteries.
Might have been a problem.
Oh, I gotta go potty too.
Okay, you go pee. You know what? We wanted to get married quick, Mare, and part of the problem is we were just working day folks. So I was working, he was working, and just getting a way to do it. We probably would have eloped, but I wanted to try to include my family as much as possible. Yes, Jeanette, we need coquito. And you are welcome for Christmas dinner. I kind of missed you at Thanksgiving. I was kind of sad, but we had to talk, so I understand. Wanda, he doesn't piss me off very much. He knows I'm a better shot than he is, and he actually has bought me all my pistols and guns, so he doesn't piss me off very often. Journey with the Gingers, taco sushi. Okay, I don't know about taco sushi, but Jason made Thanksgiving burritos, which are really freaking weird, but they're very yummy. He throws the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the turkey and the gravy all in like a tortilla and heats it up, and it's actually kind of good in a weird way. Sushi burrito, yeah, not gonna happen. Sushi chimichangas, yep, not happening either. It took Dave 2 years to realize he was in a relationship with me. Anissa, he realized it long before that. I think Dave is very calculated, and he wanted to make sure that he was going to be able to be everything you needed him to be.
All right, so future. Question. How did you meet your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other? Was it at work? Was it outside of work? Was it in church? Was it in a bar?
Good question.
I'm curious, really, seriously. I mean, like, you and I met in a bar, which is like, you know, not the typical long-lasting relationship story.
Yeah, most places don't last. But yes, Anissa, I am correct. He knew you. He knew he was in love with you a lot longer than he wanted to admit.
All right, honest answers. I mean,
Blaine,
if you're willing to share.
Trevor, work.
MySpace, what is that?
Oh, MySpace back then is a lot different than MySpace now. Jeff Strasser, frat party. My parents met at a frat party. Tom Billy, Russian mail order Brad. Rhonda, you're going to need to chime in pretty quick based on that one. I met my husband on MySpace. MySpace?
Through a friend.
Yeah. By dating a friend of his friend moved away and we ended up together. Anissa, my parents actually met that exact same way. She went to a frat party with one of my dad's friends, and then they split up and her and my dad started dating. So, yeah, not uncommon. Jeannie
High school
or Al
sweethearts.
totally get it. I don't know. Rhonda was Russian.
Movie theater. Oh, wow.
Barb,
Journey with the
but a long
Gingers,
story
that's the
goes.
best story ever.
Cindy, totally agree. There may be more backstory. Movie theater. Friend got up to go to
Work.
the restaurant. You know, I think everyone that gets to experience love in their life.
Dave and Brandy, work. Dave, I bet you Dave's story is similar to mine, where he just kept coming in like, I need to deposit $1 today, and then come back tomorrow. I need to deposit another $1.
Yes, he was playing.
Rhonda's Russian.
Apparently, because Rhonda's not responding. She's packing.
Really lost the accent.
She did, and she's probably packing.
Internet, work.
Yeah, Tom, I agree. Rhonda's probably packing.
A Yahoo chat room. That's a cool story. God, I wish I had the deets on all these stories. They sound so just intriguing.
You know, we all, that's one thing that's amazing, is we all have come together with so varied backstories. And I need to drink more because I'm sobering up. But we all have such varied histories and very varied backstories. And we're all from so many different places in this world. Which is really cool.
What a cute story, Nails. Nails by Mayor.
Nails.
Divorced parents, game night at my house. A friend brought him. We wound up sitting all night talking until the coffee pot started brewing.
That's adorable.
It is.
We did stay up all night. You took me to breakfast after I got off work.
True story.
Yeah. And then we didn't want to. You had to go to work the next morning in like 3 hours.
Yeah, that wasn't the most productive day at work.
And I got to go home and go to
All your
bed.
coworkers are like, "Are you in love? Because you suck at work right now." Okay.
ICQ chat or AOL chat? Yes, Blaine. I actually was on AOL version 1. Jason thought I was absolutely ridiculous for wanting a computer in my home. And couldn't understand why I would want something such as
Blaine's
crazy
like,
as a computer.
Do you remember ICQ or AOL chat? We're like, ICQ? Yeah, old school ICQ.
Yeah.
I seek you. That's why it was named
did.
ICQ.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I did.
AOL chat was like AOL's way to keep you actually off the internet and only on their server was to involve you in AOL activities. So that way you wouldn't actually be surfing the internet. You would be on AOL server.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts parking. So, yes, Jamie, the bar I worked at was next door to a restaurant.
Pam says she meant camping. 31 years married.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. We had there was a restaurant next door to my work that was open 24/7, and so we met over there because I was a little nervous to meet a customer for breakfast.
Now, Sharon and C, you can't leave it at Dunkin' Donuts parking lot so romantic. How does that evolve? Is that a story that we can share in person? Because we're going to cruise together, so that'll work. Charles said, my wife got stood up by a friend and she did not want to go home. She stopped for a quick drink on the way home and the rest is history. Married 20 years this week. Anniversary cruise 1 week away.
Congratulations, Charles.
And people are so like, love doesn't exist, you know.
Congratulations, Charles.
And here is living proof, you guys. I mean, look at all these stories.
All these stories. I mean, most of these people have been married more than a decade, and some of them more than 2 decades. And it's incredible.
Trevor says his wife dated his best friend before they got married. I have multiple friends that happened to.
Daniel says the same thing.
It's like where there's like a magnetism that collects them to your circle, and it's your path, your journey to get to the right place. You might not end up at the right spot. You might be sliding into third, but home is in your way.
Blaine 2007, Moe's in what state? Because there's a Moe's clam chowder joint in the Pacific Northwest. And I'm very familiar with that.
Love Moe's.
Love Moe's.
And second question. Oh, Trevor, 17 years.
Yeah, Jamie, I totally agree with that. It may be only half told on this side as well.
So how many years did it take whoever did the proposing to propose? Was it the girl pressuring the guy like, hey, look, you better put a ring on it? Or was it the guy saying, I want to make this paperwork involved because I want you to share in stock of my 89 Fiero?
So you answer and then I'll answer.
Well, I told him I proposed to you 3 months after I met you.
We were making wedding plans before you proposed.
Well, we did. I mean, honestly, once I had jerked the rod and set the hook, it was a done deal.
Yeah, it was a done deal.
You didn't know you were with the right guy. I just had to convince you that a degenerate like me could possibly be the man of your life.
Yeah, but you were amazing. Like I said, you were the first guy that told me no.
It wasn't all of it.
Together 17 years, married almost 5. Brandy, that's incredible.
That's awesome.
That's
That's a lot of trips through the teller line.
Right? I actually married my wife one day after our 10-year anniversary of meeting her. Wow. Daniel, that's
Daniel knows
incredible.
the date.
He knows dates. I like totally space things off.
Moe's Southwest Grill, not Moe's.
Moe's Southwest Grill. Okay. So there's a Moe's Clam Chowder in
3
the
weeks,
Pacific
says
Northwest.
Mayor.
Yeah.
That's when you look at the other person and you know that shit has a future.
So when I worked at that bar that Jason was mentioning, it was really pathetic because I had these 1-gallon jars and I would put the marriage proposals in one and the phone numbers in the other. And Jason never went in either one because I didn't want to get him mixed up.
In the pocket.
Because he was completely different.
Yes, Tom. Jerk the rod. Like fishing. You know, set the hook.
30th on December 16th from Kevin. Wow, you're coming up on your 30th anniversary. Kudos.
Cheers, my man.
When we went to a friend's wedding a couple years, well, probably 5 years ago, and you know, they have this traditional dance now. Anyone that's married 5 year, you know, everybody gets out on the dance floor, and anyone that's been married 5 years stay out on the dance floor. Anyone that's been married less gets off the dance floor. Anyone that's been married 10 years and more stays on the dance floor. And it went up to 20 years. And at that point, we had been married like 21 or 22 years. And by the time they got to 20 years, there was only 3 or 4 couples on the dance floor.
Which is totally unfair because the 5-year people can dance for 30 minutes and the 20-year people, we're out there like, oh, Lord, come on now. Call out the next year, please. I gotta sit down for a minute.
Right? So
this should go in reverse.
It's really amazing to see that this cruise community has been together longer than they've been apart.
Sharon married me when she found out I was a platinum cruiser. The perks. She got to have your lanyard.
Yes. Oh my gosh, these comments are amazing. She saw you in that Speedo and she said that's for me, for Jared at Sea. But a little known fact, last year. Good night, Brandy. Good night, Dave. Last year, so one of my, female fantasies is to having a hot pool boy clean my pool and maintain my pool.
Here we go with this story
so
again.
I have my Chase Lounge and I've got my pool boy.
I clean the pool either way, okay? Because ain't nobody else doing it up in here.
But he did it in a Speedo.
Because it was a tan line thing. That was in my safety of my backyard.
And
I don't know if it was like an official Speedo anyway. It was like, because this swim trunk is like down to here, and the next one's up to your knee, and the next one's up here.
Okay, it was like bikini underwear.
Running around with a swim trunk on with the 6-inch white line on your legs didn't seem like it was cool. So I thought, well, hell, I'll just trim the whole thing up to top.
Yeah, but any man who's worn a Speedo needs to have respect for any other man who has worn a Speedo. Because that shit gets bunched up. It packs your shit tight in. Whoop! 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 Yeah. She wanted that lanyard. Yeah. Sharon wanted Jamie's lanyard. That's
All right,
it.
so next question. How long did it actually take you to propose? Boy or girl?
Wait a minute. Daniel Donnelly. I popped the question at 2 a.m. in front of her dad's house. She worked at Disney at the time. I parked on the dark side of the street and followed her home to surprise her with the ring. Aww.
That is a sweet story, right?
You took me to like a little park with the water running and got down on one knee. So
Yeah, and then you had to help me up. Oh, Lord.
I
might have got down here, but you're going to have to help me get up.
My cruise buddy and I, Carl, have been besties since I was 14 and he was 15. 41 years, does that count? Mare, that sounds like an amazing relationship.
Yep.
41 years.
And Sandy Allen brings a good point up. You guys know my story. Getting sleepy. I'll see you guys next weekend because we do have a busy week next weekend.
Yes,
we have
Sandy.
show special features up in the house, and Sandy's coming out
Sandy,
again.
and we might even have some extras.
We'll see. We'll see what comes up. But next weekend should be a fun weekend here.
It should be an amazing weekend. Took my girl to the beach. She lived near Hilton Head on Valentine's 3 months after dating Blaine. I love Hilton Head.
What a sweet story.
Oh my gosh. Good night, Journey with the Genders. Good night, Sandy. Good night, Kevin. It looks like everybody's...
Yeah,
they survived 12 o'clock.
Let's face it, it's midnight, right?
It's midnight. Yeah. It's midnight.
Live PD's over.
I got to go to work at 1:30
We've
this
told
afternoon.
our tales of romance.
We did.
How we met.
We did.
We're low
My
on,
drink's almost
We're low
done.
on freaking booze. And we don't want to...
We're not low on booze in this house. It's just our current drinks are getting lower.
All right.
But I do have to go to work in the morning or in the afternoon.
All right. Who actually works midnight? I mean, like...
Wanda says we broke the record.
Do you guys mean to be up this late, or is this like a thing that you're staying up for?
Good night, Cindy. Have a great night. Sleep good. Trevor says not very romantic. Asked her in her living room.
That's when you got solid skills. When you can just be like, yeah, this is McDonald's, but you down with me or not?
Right? You know what? You could have asked me anywhere. I would have said yes. Will you stay together this week? Jeff, probably. The odds are very strong that we're going to be together this week.
Every day holds a new thing, right? There's a new reason to hate Jason every day.
Tom, yes. Our clock just chimed 12 p.m.
Well, let's let everybody get some sleep, dude.
Right?
Including
us.
Oh,
Mare's going to Busch Gardens tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's early. Fucking only 4 p.m. here. I'll watch it till I pass out. Dave, love him.
Well,
I
but
want...
it's 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Right, he's 4 p.m. tomorrow in Australia. Boy, did she order the Big Mac for takeout. Okay, you guys are great, but it is after midnight, and we've been on.
Oh Lord, midnight! What am I, a freaking bartender over here?
Oh shit! No, that's 2 p.m.
No.
Can't even get the freaking goldfish in my mouth. Night, Johnny B. Have a great night.
All right, guys.
Have a great week.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for 3 hours. Wow. That was awesome.
That's incredible.
We love you guys. And until the next time, Adventures Ahead will be live again next week, 9 p.m.
Yes.
We love us some good Josh and Michelle time.
Mm-hmm.
Love them very much. And thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We totally appreciate it.
Jeff's going to go shovel snow. You guys have a great night and a great week.
Take it easy, guys. Celebrate the day.
No, we haven't thought about a regular weekly show.
Are
we done yet?
Well, I did the celebrate the day thing. You do the celebrate the day thing.
The Alchemy Bar is closed. Red Eyes. Celebrate the day.
See y'all.